Hello, my fateful butler, Charlie. Charky. Oh my god. I was so focused on saying the word butler, I fucked up your name.
Did you know that my name came from originally being Charlie, and then someone kept fucking it up and saying Charky so much, I was like, you know what, that's my online persona now, I'm Charky.
That's a great origin story for it. Wow, that's an embarrassing start. Hey, you ever play Tomb Raider?
I played like Tomb Raiders 1 through 3 back in the day. I had like the trapezoid boxes that Eidos was putting their games in.
Oh, absolutely.
But I don't really think I ever played much past that.
I definitely played the original trilogy. I too had the Windows releases that came in the trapezoid pyramid boxes that I'm sure I picked up from Staples or wherever else have you, wherever finer games are sold.
Mm-hmm.
So I never loved them. I thought they were conceptually. It's a girl with dual guns. That rules. I mean, akimbo pistols like sold, but then the part where you actually play them was never super compelling to me. But that being said, this franchise was huge at a certain moment in time between the mid to late 90s. And I guess it's still relatively big with the new trilogy, though I've heard mixed things about the various installments thereof. But nowhere near the negative conjecture that exists around the game we'll be embarking on, starting with this stream, and that being Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness, released 2003 for PlayStation 2 Windows. And maybe something else. Maybe there's an Xbox version. I don't know.
No, it was only PS2 and Windows.
Okay. As you can tell, I've done the maximum amount of research. I did actually do a little bit of research on this game to be somewhat familiar with like the backstory and the context of its release. And I will say, in the process thereof, and in looking up resources about Angel of Darkness, I will say there is a contingency, there is a audience that swears this is peak Tomb Raider.
Peak, really?
There are people who swear by this game, by certain elements of it, even as they'll freely admit that it was a scalpel got taken to it at a point in development where after a year of basically no progress being made on it by one team, they had to restart development at a certain point, and then it lingered on and on and on and kept missing release dates, getting delayed and delayed and delayed. And at a certain point, they carved out like half the game with intention to make a squeakquel game that would like finish up some of the loose ends in this, I suppose. Even bearing all that in mind, there are people who say that there were just elements of this game that hit just right. I know a lot of people point to the orchestral score for this as being a high point. There are people who really like the story here. And for people who really like the characterization of Lara Croft as a character, as a lead ingenue, there are people who claim that this is the best performance that her voice actress puts in, and that this is the most dynamic her character gets to be over the course of this storied franchise. So
I feel like that's, from what I've heard, I feel like that's an opinion not even the developers would stand behind.
Yeah, that's the thing. Developers all will tell you that like this game was a mess, its production was a mess, everything about it is regrettable, but I don't know. There might be something to this. I haven't played this.
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Yeah, I suppose so. That's to consult YouTube reviews and to not formulate our own opinion through our own gameplay at all. Yep. Nah, I'm just joshing. We're going to play this thing. I should also mention this is a patron request. This is something we're going to start doing from here on out, which is at least once a month. I will consult our Patreon and our patrons thereof to see what they want to see us stream. This is something I put to a poll. And for that sin, we must now endure this.
I did a little research on this too. And by that I mean I went to Wikipedia and I watched the ABGN video.
That's all you need, basically. Would it turn up?
There has been something about
so far in this latest outbreak of monstrous killings. It would appear to be the work of a single, highly psychotic perpetrator. The name of the latest victim was just released. A Professor Werner von Croy. A female described as Caucasian, brunette, and wearing a ponytail, was seen leaving the most recent crime scene. Officers are advised to use extreme caution when apprehending the suspect. At present, nothing appears to link any of the individuals involved.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go find that Pink Panther.
These attacks, so far.
Introducing Curtis Trent. Keep that name in mind. And they may play into the plot of this grand adventure.
Introducing Curtis Trent as janitor in Scene 2. Yeah, I watched the AVGN video. What I gathered from that was something about Paladuki or diarrhea something or other.
One of those where the fuck do you go kind of games, etc., etc.
Video Game King says, AVGN video, this game is far beyond his time. I hate to tell you, when did this game come out again?
2003.
That was 20 years ago.
I think they mean to say that they're amazed to hear the AVGN is still around. Subtitles on. These are only options or audio and video settings, no control settings. Now, do you think the controls for moving the camera around, will they be inverted on the Y-axis, the X-axis, or both?
I'm gonna imagine both. Just the most fucked combination of things.
2 days earlier? Earlier than what?
Earlier?
I need you to get something for me.
Go on.
I'm tracking 5 obscura paintings for a client called Eckhart, but he's a psychopath.
Why should I care?
Because I'm being stalked. People are dying out there.
Handle it, Werner.
Lara, please. Look, go and see this woman, Carvier. She can help.
I'm going. Eat it, Werner. You walked
Why the
away
fuck
and
is
left me.
Get out!
Oh shit, Laura Croft is dead again. That's a thing, by the way. She dies in one of the previous games on PS1. And this game doesn't tell you how she's back to life, how she dodged death.
It was like last revelation, like she's presumed dead, and then Chronicles is like, yep, well, she's dead.
I think that's how it goes. Again, those are a bit beyond outside of my area of having played these games, so...
So at the end of Chronicles, they find her backpack, and someone shouts, like, we found her, or something like that. And then just straight into this game.
Great how they have subtitles in these movies, by the way, in these FMVs. Nah, just kidding, they didn't do that.
A silly dog, too excited to go make a friend.
Come back, we want pets!
Smell bacon!
Bacon
Bacon in your
bits.
pockets! Bacon! My bacon!
So we're starting this game with nothing. Parisian backstreets. Do me a favor, catch me up on chat, because I'm sure this is going to be like tutorial right out the gates.
Let's see.
This looks like a safe area.
Oh,
But I need to find...
I mispronounced it, sorry. Ryudo is catching this stream for the first time.
Use the left and
Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
push forward gently to walk, and all the way forward to run.
We're talking about playing some of the old games.
This is
Never
going to be a
finished them.
problem for me. I am not good at not extending analog stick all the way. So I'm going to have to work on walking.
Oh, time to just run everywhere.
I don't know if that's so much an option in this. I think that might go badly. Oh, by the way, right analog stick, left, right, down, up.
Yep.
Fully fucked.
Just fucked.
We go back the way we came? No?
I don't want to have an adventure. I want the dogs.
It seems
Take me
like
back.
we probably could have gone to the police and said, like, hey, our business partner or whatever, the guy tried to kill us.
Stand next to it and push forward on the left.
I don't know why he tried to kill us, and I don't know why we were being so rude.
I think they are responsible for the death of Laura Croft in one of the previous
Us.
games. Yeah,
Who is alive.
you know what I mean.
I think that character... God, I barely remember this. But I think that character... maybe
This gap looks
didn't
easy.
save us because there was some
Walk to the edge
confusion.
and stop.
Like, didn't know if it was the real us, or it might have been the other way around. That we didn't try to go after him, or...
Now press the jump button and push forward on the left analog.
They are explaining every granular detail of these controls.
Oh, I have a request for you to keep in mind.
Okay, I can do that.
When you die, I want you to hit the pause button right as Laura has her death yell.
Okay.
And try to remember that.
Oops. I wanted to see if I can... I see a medkit over there.
Might need to take a run and jump off of that ledge you were just on.
Yeah, possibly. There's like some weird flick controls in this. Like when you're standing next to something, you have to stop holding the analog stick and then flick it in that direction in order to climb up it.
Oh, I
will
thought you
give
were going to say,
this-
Rise to Honor.
Not quite. Though that is another potential stream game, I think. Alright, let's give this a shot.
Well...
I give up.
It seemed a little...
Yeah, so first impressions, these controls are Tomb Raider controls. Maybe they're not exactly the same now that it's a dual analog, so maybe, in a sense, it is, different controls, but it is as deliberate as a Tomb Raider game.
Climb the ladder.
Can you use a D-pad to move?
No, D-pad does absolutely nothing. Trying every door, even though I know that they want me to, just climb the ladder.
IndieStruck says, my chief memory of this game is the police arrested me as I passed through where they were in an elevator, and arrested me through the elevator as I proceeded to another floor.
That sounds about right.
To get off.
Yeah, I've heard this game is maybe glitchy.
I hear that, and I saw that on Game FAQs, one of the FAQs, one of the in-depth walkthroughs, is just a compilation of glitches. Why did it...
Clearly that was a glitch too.
It's those flick controls. You can't stop moving and then start moving unless you want to commit to something you maybe don't want to commit to. So that's good to know. We get to enjoy this lovely animation again. And I will say the animations in this game are par excellence for Tomb Raider, which is...
Window. Walk up to the window and push forwards.
I mean, the graphics, in general, the presentation is quite good.
I'm here. To open drawers and cupboards, stand in front of them and press action.
I can
You ever
that.
do this? Just tutorialize yourself?
Yeah, just remind yourself, right, I can open things and then find items to put in my inventory. Using the action button, of course.
God, if you're listening, press forward to make me go through this window. I don't have the strength.
It would be nice. There's a first-person camera, which you access by holding R2. And or not first-person, but, you can actually, free look.
Right.
But, again, inverted controls, so its usefulness is...
It looks like I need something to force this open.
Well, I imagine we're not going to find that in here. Ooh, I don't like this camera. Oh!
No. Bad.
Yeah, you know, Tomb Raider controls work when your camera is always, like, behind the back at a fixed angle and, like, you know. But when it's constantly switching up on you and the analog stick, like, travels in the direction that you're holding.
They're
you know
being
what I mean?
Cinematic. What are you picking up?
Doubloons.
They look like cookies.
But I think I can make it.
Someone in the chat said, floor peanuts.
Delicious treat
Now
for Laura to eat.
together. Then press action.
Oh,
to grab the
you
handle.
might want to save the game, by the way.
That's a good idea. Alright, let's actually angle it towards that.
And if you die, remember the pause thing.
Alright, there goes my hero! Oh, ye of little faith. At least I can get that medkit now.
So one thing I remember hearing from the AVGN video is, if you die and you haven't saved, like in this first area, you start the entire game over from the start, from the intro cutscene.
I should have tried to grab onto that that greeting there. Yeah, well, we have the benefit of save states, but I
Yeah.
will also remember to hard save, because PCSX2 is an emulator that loves to invalidate save states with each of its updates on the nightly channel, so I
Yep.
can't rely on those long term. Now, forgive me for having to do all this shit again, because I decided to drop down and grab that med kit. But I don't know how tough this is going to be. There's no difficulty settings. And, you know, I've always remembered these games being fairly tough. You know, all the more tough if it's as broken as legend has it to be. So, I'd like to work with an overabundance of caution here.
Oh, so what are those the balloons you're picking up, or do you
Stop
know?
And push forward. And
I believe there's an economy in this game. I believe you can sell treasures
Oh.
for money, which can be exchanged for goods and services.
Well, that's not how I remember Tomb Raider working.
It makes sense. I mean, she's got to pawn this shit off, I guess. I mean, if she's operating with no money, if she's,
hold down walk.
you know, if she has like a natural magnetism towards antiquities and stuff, if they just appear wherever she goes.
Actually, why does she do this?
Because she's a thrill seeker.
To climb the
It's in her family. It's a family tradition.
remember.
So she's really more of a thief than anything else.
Yes. I mean, she is English.
Yeah. Okay, so not even getting to the politics of the very real politics of, yes, it is thievery, but it is like double thievery here because she's not even under the pretense of going to a museum or something. It's just like mine now.
Hanging around.
Yeah, her mansion is chock full
My grip.
of those relics she has collected. Oh, we have a grip meter.
Now I've got my strength back. I can shoot
All right.
around that corner.
Do like 50 pull-ups and get your stamina bar
yes.
up, leveled up 1. Remember, if you
I
save your
did
game and come
try.
back, you lose all that.
I did try holding L1 and L2 in R1 and R2 to try and do a pull-up, but Metal Gear Solid this is not.
From what I heard, it
40-foot
wants to be.
slab says, hence the name Tomb Raider, i.e. Grave Robber, which, yes,
No
that is a fair point. It's kinda in the name.
Yeah.
Could be something useful in there. I need a way to prise those doors open.
To
Prise?
prize? I guess that's an English take on the word pry, like P-R-Y.
To move the barrel, stand next to it, then press and hold action. While still holding
Laura, who are you talking
push
to?
forward to push.
Laura, you're gonna have to do this yourself. You can't rely on whoever the fuck it is you're talking to.
That'll come
The
in.
voice in my head tells me that I should move this barrel.
Walk to the ledge and press action. To
I got it.
And
Shimmy to the left.
they like focusing on her butt.
but I don't.
That's
quite
a
a lot.
time-honored Tomb Raider tradition.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
I don't think I'm strong enough yet. Yeah, come back in 30 seconds. You'll be strong enough then. Once you build those muscles that are famously, like, very quick to develop. Saw glowing green.
I feel stronger.
That's how the Liver King claimed that he worked out, right? He he worked out for like 30 seconds, then he was all buff.
That's all it took. So you may have
How
noticed.
have I referenced the Liver King like twice in like a month?
We have a handgun now. It's because he's a interesting personality, to say something of him. I want to go back and see if I can crowbar open that one thing, that one
So
cabinet.
I may have noticed, you were saying.
That we had that quote about feeling stronger now. This is one of Angel of Darkness's... Oh,
It's still alive.
well, saved us some time. This is one of Angel of Darkness's innovations, which is that you have to build stats. Like grip strength and the like. We couldn't do it by doing pull-ups, but... I will eat these chocolate bars to recover some of that HP. Full health, 40... Yeah, that'll do.
And top it off with a full health pack.
Yeah, just to make really sure. Let's see what we're rewarded. What our exploration is rewarded with. Our backtracking. That it's gonna be good.
Oh, good. Underwear.
I wish we could see
Something
what
wild
she
like a
sees.
shotgun.
A necklace.
Oh.
So we're really just straight up looting this guy. Whoever lived
Yeah,
here.
so this isn't a tomb. This is just Paris.
Yeah.
You're... no pretense of archaeological shit anymore. You are just stealing things.
Hey, you know, our life's on the line. The police are after us. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh, I didn't even need to grab the ledge. Running start will save you some time. It's so sticky.
Like, every one of these, I'm waiting for the controls to just be like, nah, floor now, and then you die.
Oh, it's inevitable. It's absolutely going to happen sooner than later, and we're going to lose a lot of progress repeatedly.
Now, PCSX 2 does not have rewind functionality, right?
No, I just got to rely on save states and an old-fashioned gumption. Hey, at least it'll help me in my goal of trying to rewind less in these games. Which is something I've really been thinking about. Trying to commit to. Now, I'm assuming that we're strong enough now to shimmy all the way over. That's what that whole... Oh.
Oh, where... Okay.
That could have been disastrous. But
okay.
I think we're okay.
Did she make a comment about feeling stronger?
She did when we opened the first door with the crowbar. She said, "I feel stronger now." Do we go for the ladder, or do we go all the way to the left?
She just immediately drops like, turns out I was full of shit. Oh well.
Turns out you can't gain muscles in a second.
Tap the stealth button, and then use the left analog stick to move me around.
I believe that's L2. We are now stealthy.
Right.
The wall whilst moving in stealth. Press the action button when I'm standing.
Okay, got it.
Tell the wall you'll be there for it if it needs you.
Reassure the wall. Yeah, there's definitely a guy over there.
Oh, it is Metal Gear Solid.
I like how quickly she transitioned from one animation state to the other there.
There's the key.
Now, I can't just let this sleeping guard lie. There's got to be some sort of...
Well, you haven't tutorialized yet. Oh, never mind. Laura doesn't need a tutorial to kill.
No, it just comes instinctually to her.
Just blinked like an arcade game.
Can't have too much shit on screen at once. Just clip right into that wall.
Alex says, secretly an RPG of all time. This was intended to be like an RPG, right?
In terms of like the building mechanics and stuff, I think it was supposed to be open world at some point, potentially. And, you know, so the economy would be like, you know, selling the items to get the money to buy, like... important items or to buy weapons and ammo and the like. I don't know how far it goes with that.
You mean in this current version?
Yes.
Or in the version that we got, rather?
There have been attempts to fix issues in this game and to do like the Windows version to get it up to a modern standard, to restore cut content and all that.
So far, they've managed to just import the Tomb Raider reboot model into there, and
that's all you need, really. Now, that's not going to hold him forever, and I suspect...
There's that, Tomb Raider I don't know if remake is the right word, probably the right word, but that remaster coming out, right? I forget when that's coming out.
Another one? They're doing another one of those?
Yeah, of the first 3 games.
Okay,
it's one of those things where you can switch between graphics from original to remaster.
Oh, that's always fun. I like that. I like when games do that.
I would like it if you could switch back to original, but keep remaster Lara. Just so it's extremely uncanny.
That would be sweet. So it looks like moving that dresser in front of the door, it seemed like a good idea. I don't know if it really accomplished much. And they're smoking the place out now.
The place didn't seem to, like, not much of a hurry to come after you after getting that door open.
Well, guess we gotta jump.
This door is locked. I'll need a key.
What is this on
Anyway,
the
the
ground?
cops are coming after me.
But more important
this
is
will
getting
be
behind that door.
This will be the series of streams in which it becomes extremely obvious I have no British accent in me. That is not a voice in my repertoire.
Call that a perk. Call that a positive thing. Say you've been spared. I'm figuring out this stuff mostly quickly enough, I think. Maybe we won't need the guides after all that I asked you to look up.
I'll hold on just in case.
Probably a good idea.
That remaster, by the way, is coming out February 14th, so Valentine's Day.
Mark your calendars. Send a love letter to Lara Croft. I feel stronger now.
God, I'm sure many, like, young teenage boys and possibly girls, sent their love letters to Crystal Dynamics. You know, Lara Croft by way of Crystal Dynamics.
They'll know where to forward it to.
Yeah.
Wherever in the globe she may be.
SWAC letters.
SWAC letters?
Yeah, SWAK, sealed with a kiss.
Oh, okay. That's a new one on me. I mean, sealed with a kiss I know, but I never heard it abbreviated before. I'm guessing we're not going this way, even though I know we have a crawl function.
Combined total of 80-foot slab says, I feel like February 14th is already marked in my calendar. Yeah, that makes it convenient.
Yeah, I know what they want me to do here. They want me to get on this, jump across. We gotta do it before our oxygen depletes. Have you noticed that blue bar underneath the red? Also, we just lost health for some reason. We just lost a tick of health. I don't know why.
Because of the poison.
But I would think that the blue bar would run out first before we started to lose health. I would assume that's the way they do it.
I was about to say, don't other people probably live in this building that they're, like, gassing to the point of killing?
No, it's super derelict.
Like,
it's derelict, I think, is the concession being made here.
I was also about to follow that up with, they probably don't care.
It's just a typical, this is Paris air, really. Alright, I have 2 keys now. And here comes the elevator.
I have 2 keys now. This has been a very productive day.
Journaling as she's going through this.
Yeah.
Now, I assume that what we want to do is not actually go in that elevator and probably go through this door instead to get out of this crazy place. Ooh!
Oh god!
Oh, you can use the D-pad for this! So there is a use for the D-pad. Alright, deep into the smoke we go. I want to see if that locked door gets unlocked with the keys we picked up.
It felt like a point-and-click adventure, like, sort of, interface to pop up.
Is it this floor? I don't remember which floor actually had the locked door on it. I guess it was the third? Let's see what happens if we keep going down.
Seemed to be asphyxiating, but I really want to know what's behind that one door I saw. Hello, Mr. Policeman.
Oops.
Where'd she go?
Only the X key works. Or the X button works. I want to punch this guy, but all I can do is... Well, we got there.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Can I open this door? Will they watch me unlock this?
So you better not do anything funny.
Oh.
Are you under arrest?
I believe I'm under arrest. I walked up to them and they arrested me. Yeah, that parses.
Ah, I can't believe that worked. Can you believe that, Pierre? She just walked up to us. Like, she walked right into a resting range. I can't...
That's very convenient for us. I mean, that saved us a lot of trouble. I didn't want to breathe that stinky smoke.
I mean, I was trying to throw in a flashbang, and I fucked up real bad. I thought that was it for us, but...
Looks like we made it.
What if these keys aren't for this building at all?
Well, then I'll know when I try to open that door, won't I?
Which would be, like, horrible gameplay design. Like, the worst. But
this is Tomb Raider
possible.
Angel of Darkness.
From what I read, I think it implied that amongst all the stuff they had to cut for time, there was also bits they cut accidentally.
Oh, that's an interesting way to cut something.
I might look up the source for that.
Hey, it worked! Oh,
There
there's
we
no
go.
toxic air in here because, it hasn't made it
Hey,
here
just leave
yet,
that
'cause
door
it's
open. You'll be fine. Ah, valuables.
Another gun!
Yep.
Oh, we might as well rifle through these cabinets. Someone has left their gun here. No idea what that is. Mousetrap?
So, when you think of Lara Croft and guns, what is the most, like, iconic thing you think of?
Dual pistols.
So I have been told
That you
that
can't dual
cannot
pistol in
hold
this
guns.
game?
Yep, you can't hold guns kimbo in this game.
What is even the point?
You have 2 guns now. But Laura's like, I'm not strong enough to hold 2 pistols at once.
They're really heavy. You can't tell from where you are, player, but trust me on this one. Up we go! I don't think we actually have any ammo for the pistols yet, is the thing. I think we picked up some what looked like some shotgun shells, but... You know, let's check the inventory. Why not, right? What's stopping us?
Sure. Poison gas.
12-shot clip. They call it a clip!
Take a shot. Here, you got shotgun rounds, you got batteries for your battery gun.
Oh, 2
Are
different
you
types of
actually taking a
pistol.
shot?
Yeah, you said take a shot.
Oh.
Alright, so 2 different types of pistols. So we may not be able to hold 2 pistols at once. But by God, we can carry 2 pistols at once. A necklace?
It seems pretty early to give you, like, 2 different types of pistols, especially when, like, you haven't even gotten to try the first one.
Yeah, I noticed that there was no ammo in them, so... Presumably. Not that we want to be killing cops, probably. I mean, within the context of this game, it's probably going to incriminate Laura further, who I presume is trying to prove her innocence at this current point in time. Up we go. Oh no. They're absolutely going to have me walk across that, aren't they?
That or shimmy.
That wire looks like
Oh!
it will take my weight.
They,
Oh, I was so sure that was going to be a death there.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, so am I. Yeah, cannot be holding any other button on the control. Alright.
Press duck to tuck my legs up.
Duck. What button is duck? L2? Triangle. Okay. Oh, no, I have to hold it, I guess?
That button.
Oh, dear. Oh!
Well, I have a feeling you're not getting out of this one.
I have a feeling this is all completely intentional. Can I make it over to that ladder? I'm gonna chance it.
No, no way. That's not a ladder. That's just the texture. Oh, maybe it's not pause. Maybe it's inventory screen.
Duly noted.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember, but you have to do it like right as the.
Oops. I'll save state on the
I
other
think.
side of this door for next time. Just so we can skip the loading screens. Not that they're super long in emulation. Oh, why is it
So
saving
fun.
in slot 10? Let's do slot 1, thank you very much.
Yeah, you switched it to slot 10 like way earlier.
Yeah, that's what happens when I have F6 and F7 set to changing the slot.
So, fun fact:
Looks like it will take my weight.
in this game, the murder victim at the start was Von Croy. Originally, it was supposed to be an archaeologist friend named Jean. I'm gonna probably mispronounce this. Jean Ivor. He was supposed to be like your partner in Last Revelation and the murder victim in this game, but there was a real archaeologist named Jean Ivor Empire, who also looked exactly like the concept art for the guy, and he was like, "Hey, could you not do that?"
That's really
So they
funny.
had to change it.
Oh, hey, check this out.
Told you, not a ladder.
I mean, it is a ladder. Just not in the sense that
Not functionally.
I want to jump across. You know, I'm managing with these controls.
That's as much as you can hope for sometimes. Man, I don't want to emphasize it, but they really want to emphasize her butt.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, what wasn't she in like fucking Playboy or something?
Yes,
at some
she
point?
was. This game is definitely a product of an era. For better or for worse. I had the feeling I was going to break through the glass there. And be rewarded for it. With candy bars! Something on the ground. That may be a clipazine.
Yum! Nobody better lay a finger on my butterfinger.
That's really the advertising convergence that I got missed out on, the cross-media.
My attempt at a Lara Croft British accent is talking like Data.
Can't use conjunctions, just remember. I could climb that to get down. Or I could jump. They're giving me choices here. God bless them. Who's to say whether they, you know, take you to the same place, different places? I'm going to start with this. Oh.
Alright. No rush, only a helicopter and all the police in Paris.
Well, the helicopter's not going to come through the roof, you know.
Maybe it will. Maybe this game gets, like, fucking wild.
Anything else down here? Oh, there's an exit. So it really does seem like they're giving us multiple different choices here. Which I can appreciate. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to evade the police. If I wanted to, I'm sure I could go that way? Somehow? Maybe not. Let's just crawl out of here.
I found an example of said to be content cut accidentally. And I'm not sure if that's the case necessarily, but according to this, there's supposed to be falling snow in a certain level, and in the PC version, it's just not there.
Oh yeah, I did hear a lot of the effects in the game don't survive the translation to Windows. That a lot of things they relied on with PS2 architecture did not completely translate.
Yeah, I'm not
it would
sure
have
if that's a
required
case
some
of
amount of
accident.
work. Oh, geez.
I'm not sure if that's a case of accidentally cut more so than like they just had a problem. Did that dog hurt itself by like jumping into you too hard?
It might have. Well, it hurts. I can tell you that much. I'm leaving behind a trail of blood. Yeah, it looks like it's hurting itself on the...
That is a dumb dog.
Hey, look at me, I'm a dog. Woof, 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 bark, bark, idiots. Yeah, good luck not being able to climb that fence.
Oh god, I thought he was about to climb it. I saw him jump up like that and I thought he was about to scale it.
Perhaps I spoke too soon. Time to heal up some of that damage. And... I gotta know.
No, don't do it. Look, he's a good boy. He didn't do anything to you other than, like, bite you, like, several times. Right? Well, good job, you monster.
Oh, how do I put my gun away? L2. Got it. That puts me into stealth mode as well. I just want to see if there's any items here. Anything we could potentially miss out on for, if we decide to play pacifist here. Climb up this. This is just going to be the other way. This is just going to be if we had... Oh, no, I can't even climb it. It's purely decorational? After all that trouble they went through to tell us about, like, climbing poles and stuff?
I'm still upset.
Well, we'll leave the dog
did that.
alive.
Thank
See?
you.
There, now we can have a clean conscience, even. It's like it never happened. Which way do I want to go? That's always the thing with these open world games, which is definitely what this is. Is that, when I can go multiple ways, I want to go every way. I want to see what I'd miss out on by going one way over the other.
Well, I think maybe that really bright door is a clue.
Can't use it just yet.
No? But it's like in those like old cartoons where like like the thing that's actually on an animation cell is like completely different
Yes.
than the thing on the back. Like that should open.
It will in time, perhaps? Maybe we just need a key for it. Maybe we need to go inside this somehow. Except I can't.
Alright, guide.
Yeah, have it queued up at the very least. Oh, hold on. I got it. I can't push it from that direction, but I can pull it, right? I think it was right here. No. No, stay on top of it, Laura. And... Okay, maybe I need to actually look at where I'm... Okay, I cannot access the camera here. R2 does not... Okay, it works in select spots after I hold down for a while.
My legs feel stronger.
That leveled up our leg? I guess. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna look a gift leg in the mouth, but...
What? Does that mean you can jump better?
I would presume so.
That is, like, an extremely unhinged thing to say out of nowhere. Like, imagine, like, you're out somewhere, and, like, someone is, like, just kind of pushing a box, Maybe in a situation that might make sense, but you just hear them say, "My legs feel stronger."
You know, actually, you say that, but I was hiking the other day for work, and, you know, we went like 2.5 hours in a nature preserve, and my legs did feel stronger. So maybe
did you announce it out loud?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you had to. I had to tell, like, my client, like, my legs feel stronger now. Good for you, I guess, Cass. We're back here. I'll also say that I've had a, oh, should I admit this or not? So, I may have had a cheeky little cigarette break while I was at work, and I may have been concerned about setting the entire forest on fire, so I made sure that when I put my cigarette out, that the little, like, burning bit of, like, you know, cigarette, that I wanted to make sure it was extinguished, so I went to snuff it with my fingers, because I wasn't thinking, and my finger has been stained brown and burnt for the past 2 weeks. Fuck.
Now, after you snuffed it, did you make sure to keep an eye out for the little cartoon flame that jumped out and, like, kind of smiled mischievously before running away? Did you get him before you left the forest?
No, he ran away before I could stop him, so that's just out of my hands at a certain point. Smokey Bear, I'm sorry. It was a fun hike. I saw some deer. I'm usually used to just being afraid of, like, crashing into them in my car. So it was nice to see them in an environment where they're safe and happy, eating grass as they're wont to do. Health pills. That's my favorite brand of medicine, the health pills. Oh, I got a headache. Give me some of those health pills, please.
Why don't doctors ever prescribe those? That seems like it would be, like, a really easy fix.
Real good panacea for whatever ails you. I'm gonna quick save here.
Why don't doctors prescribe panaceas anymore? They used to.
Okay. This is an exceedingly tricky jump to get initiated.
Is this a jump you're supposed to do?
I guess not. Yeah, okay,
also,
guide...
I don't think the guide is going to be helpful, because it is, like, a very literal string of words put together to say exactly what to do. Like, climb the ladder, grab the ammo, jump the little gap, exit via the door, follow the path around, cut out the door, you'll be back outside, jump over the I don't know where the fuck we are. She didn't even scream that time.
I paused anyway, just to check. I thought I could drop off the pole, then grab it again, to save myself the time of having to climb all the way down.
I don't even see a bit here about, like, getting away from a dog.
So what you're saying is I'm on my own?
Potentially. Folks, welcome to part 1 of a 12-part series.
This game's not supposed to be that long. I'm assuming this is probably going to be like 3 streams. Maybe 4 if I really struggle.
I did see a thing here that said crawl under the garage door.
Did that.
So maybe you did it correctly. Unless you did it in reverse.
It just seems like this was such a slam dunk to climb back up there.
Okay, wait, this might be... There's a shortcut to the level. After you collect the items in the garage, you can go back outside, climb up the ladder you came down at the top, follow the ladders up, slide down the roof, and take the ammo next. Climb the next ladder and jump. This feels like word salad. I mean, I'm sure it all makes sense, but outside of any context.
Perhaps if you read it to me slowly and without stopping to be like, this doesn't make any sense, maybe I can parse it. Potentially. I'm not saying that I can.
Did you notice that the door had a use icon when you were saying that?
Yeah, but I can't. Mashing the X button does nothing.
Alright. After you collect the items in the garage, so I assume that was the garage, you can go back outside and climb back up the ladder you came down. That bit makes sense? Did you come down a ladder?
This, I'm assuming.
Let's assume. At the top, follow the ladders up. Were there ladders up there that went up?
No, but I'm seeing something else here. Surely that's there for a reason, right? Can I hold left and go slide down that pipe? No. Oh, I can keep climbing, though.
Oh, remember when it said your legs are stronger? Here it is.
Okay, I got it. Don't worry. I just have to keep climbing. And keep going towards the helicopter.
Your legs getting stronger apparently refer to you can jump across a gap now that you couldn't before.
Good to know.
That could be up here.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Slide down the roof and take the ammo, climb the next ladder, and jump across to the roof access building.
I think I got it from here. For now. It's intuitive enough. I was just overlooking climbing the ladder to its capacity. That's on me. The helicopter's just watching us do all this. They haven't sent anyone up here. They haven't been like, she's on the roof. Come on, guys. There's very closely monitoring the situation. Very stable flight. I bet this is the jump that I couldn't make.
They're actually paparazzi.
It's Lara Croft! And what's she wearing today? A denim getup. This is not the most iconic Lara Croft look, in my recollection.
Not really.
I would love to get in there. I cannot get in there. Maybe I'll climb back up through it.
I thought you were talking about her character model for a second. Like, I'm sure if you move the camera enough, you'll manage to clip in there.
Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. This is the second time she's landed in a pile of trash in this game.
Symbolism.
Vega Baby says, I feel like her iconic looks are pretty much any of the ones where she's wearing those round sunglasses. Yeah, I mean, that is the look. That is the Lara Croft. That and the teal tank top.
You have to steal those, and then you get the top half later, and you combine them.
Oh, I see.
Who is it?
Mademoiselle Carvier, it's Lara Croft. I need your help.
Lulu Carvier is according to the subtitles.
Is that how you abbreviate Mademoiselle?
I suppose so.
Thank you.
Oh, now wait. Now we have subtitles.
Well, this isn't an FMV. This is an engine.
Miss Croft, our streets are not safe anymore.
Mademoiselle Carvier, I have just come from Werner's apartment.
I have bad news for you.
I'm afraid Werner is dead.
Dead?
Oh! We have choices!
Okay, so according to the guide, the choice you should make here doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
Can I get you anything?
How would Werner kill you?
It's all a bit vague. I arrived at his apartment today.
Can I get you anything? Cigarettes, soda?
With fear.
He said he tried to contact you.
He did. I never expected.
New husband.
Not after Egypt.
He accepted a commission 5 weeks ago. Since then, he's been acting strangely, jumping at shadows. He even left a...
Saying something about Wonder Bread.
Package? Yes, it's a parcel containing items. So that's not important right now.
Package?
his notebook, addressed to you.
Who was the commission from?
The client's name was Erkracht. He wanted Werner to research something called the Obscura paintings. Werner approached me at my department at the Louvre.
Obscura paintings.
Obscura paintings, Colonel.
To alchemy and the dark arts.
Were you able to help him?
A little, I think.
By the way, chat, how's the volume level? Is everything working as intended? Can we move this along a bit? Yeah, lady, sorry about your dead husband. Can we move this along a bit? I got places to go, people to shoot.
Can we move this along a bit?
In English, please.
The monstrum is running around Paris, according to the press. You mentioned Werner's notebook earlier, mademoiselle.
Now, just playing Laura is really insensitive. I like it. I feel like this works.
He left his notebook.
She was being an ass in the opening cutscene, so...
Explain what happened.
These are both bad descriptions of what happened. We argued. I can remember that. Yeah, your husband was a real piece of shit, piece of work. Oh, I hate that guy. Glad he's dead.
And slight pause. Gunfire.
And gunfire.
There was a slight pause.
Then you were shot. Did you kill him?
I can't remember.
Maybe.
All a blur.
Miss Croft, I strongly suggest that you talk to the police.
Yeah, this is probably a good idea. I was a good friend of Verna's. I didn't kill him. I didn't. If I this is the way more insensitive option, so therefore it is the way funnier option.
Yeah.
I wanted to kill Werner. I could have done that in Egypt.
I should have.
Convinced yourself.
And I did want to,
Any more time
but I
yet?
forgot to.
The notebook.
I do. It's safe for the moment.
Give it to me.
Then I suggest you give it to me now.
Somebody killed Werner. You say you don't remember clearly what happened. Perhaps the police are right in suspecting you.
I never.
Perhaps they are.
I think you better leave,
Oh.
Miss Croft.
Is that what we're going with?
I think not. Werner was unsure of you, and so
There should have been an option for it. If you say so, lady.
Mademoiselle.
Yes, I did.
What are you doing?
I decided it would be wrong.
The fucking,
I'm going to
what is it?
warning is out of respect for Werner's
The Resident Evil survivor approach. It's like, well, I guess I believe you. I'm a murderer.
Me? A murderer? Well, I guess it must be true. I'm gonna kill your fish if you don't give me that damn notebook, lady.
Laura, it's me, your mother.
Well, if she's not gonna help me, I'm gonna steal everything this lady owns. Anything that's not, like, bolted down.
Laura, you have to stop stealing from people. You're a monster.
Oh boy. Limited time, I suppose. It'd be better if the camera cooperated. Alright, let's raid the fridge. No, can't do that. I did get a nice bottle of wine, though.
Oh, the notebook is in the kitchen cabinet.
Got it.
To the right of the door.
That's not gonna stop me looting everything.
Yeah, apparently if you weren't a dick, then, like, she would have just given it to you.
I prefer my
also,
way.
You are being timed.
Alright, I can see my time here is limited. So I'll only loot one more room.
Pour les mains. Plus un geste.
Oh, come on. Put up a fight,
Actually,
Laura.
officers, excuse me, I do want to loot one more room before we do this.
Yeah, it just goes right back to the title screen! Doesn't even give you a chance to load. Doesn't even give you the traditional game over. That rule.
Hard game over. Like, the story is done.
I guess that's the ending we got. Alright, okay, let's try to be a little nicer.
Werner didn't scare easily.
He felt he was being stalked.
He could well have been. The monstrum is running around Paris, according to the press.
And then we'll steal from her.
Werner's notebook,
Yes.
Mademoiselle.
His field notebook. He said he wanted you to have it if anything happened to him.
If he left his notebook, he was spooked.
Being flashlight, and that's how my story ends.
There was gunfire. That's all I can
What?
recall.
Gunfire. Then he was shot. Did you kill him?
I can't remember. It's all a blur.
Miss Croft, I strongly suggest that you talk to the police.
Mademoiselle, I was a good
I
friend
like
of
this
hers.
list of things that you can steal from her apartment.
If you say so.
Do you have the notebook?
You
I
can
do.
steal a wine bottle,
Yep.
a diamond ring, which I am going to assume is like her wedding ring or something.
Great, we'll pawn that off.
I really am going to.
And you can search her desk drawer for health pills. So just her prescription pills, like whatever, just take them.
Perhaps the police are right in suspecting you.
I never killed Werner.
I think you better leave, Miss Croft.
I think we were not quite nice enough.
The notebook?
Oh,
I'm not sure this is the right thing, but I must respect.
okay.
The right choice, mademoiselle.
Otherwise I would have stolen from you and killed you.
You had better go. The
And I'm
police-
still going to steal from you. And I might still kill you, but now it's a might.
Yep. You're moving on up in the world. Well, there's one less thing we gotta loot now, at least. Now we know that we don't gotta go through there. We don't gotta rifle through that.
Go to the lamp. Yeah, there's the health pills.
You said there's a lamp I can steal from?
A lamp as you exit the kitchen.
Yep, there's her... there's her wedding ring.
I think that's it. Yeah, you can search other stuff, but there's nothing else to pick up.
Steal the car.
Free car. You're stealing everything else today. Come on.
There's probably a shotgun in there. Grand Theft Auto rules. Next morning.
So the rest of the conversations, the guy actually suggests things to say. I'm going to assume you don't care.
No.
We're just going to be dick.
Yes. We're going for the bad ending.
Does this have multiple endings?
No. It can't. Alright. So we slept in this abandoned rail car.
Actually, I'd be surprised if this game ends anywhere near where they like intended this game to end. Like, I think the final level is just not there.
Yeah, no,
if I recall correctly.
As I alluded to, they cut out huge swaths of this game at a certain point when they realized that they couldn't just keep delaying it, and that they had their eyes were perhaps bigger than their stomachs when it came to the amount of content they wanted to put in this. So at a certain point, they're like, "Fuck it, we'll make it 2 games." And then, needless to say, the direct follow-up to this never quite materialized. I think it was reboot time from there.
They wanted it to be several games.
Yes, you might be correct in that. Oh, is that a cat?
Is it?
No, that's a dog. I don't care anymore.
Is this your pitch?
All Paris is my pitch. Got any spare change?
Dog.
For a coffee?
Thank you.
I need to find a man.
Then look no further, my petite.
Ask a stupid question.
Bouchard. Louis Bouchard. Know him?
No. Never heard of him.
Even for spare change?
Go away, I never heard of him.
So where could I ask?
I don't want spare change.
How about you?
Try the Café Métro, in the Place d'Arcade. The owner might be able to help you.
Oh shit.
Kind of stuff.
Last thing I caught, do they have DDR?
Spare change, mademoiselle.
I didn't say I had any.
Welcome to Paris.
He was very say la vie about that.
That was his,
What about
his
this guy?
catchphrase.
Change, mademoiselle.
No, that's the same guy.
But there's 2 guys here. I was trying to talk to this one.
I thought that was the one you were talking to.
No, that.
Oh
the
no,
one-
you're talking to that guy. Okay, the Discord stream was kind of freaking out a little bit, and I couldn't tell who was who.
Okay, so I can't climb up the pipe. I can't climb through it.
If you pretend to be the dog, you'll be able to overhear information where they actually know who the guy is.
If I shapeshift.
No, just get on the ground and that'll be enough. Just like bark in a vaguely French accent.
Oh, woof woof wee wee. Sorry to any French people. Actually, no, I'm not sorry at all to any French people.
That easily.
I'm what? I guess the grating? The fence?
You don't need to, she's just bragging.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, if I wanted to, if I felt like it, maybe I could do this. Cool. Wait, I made a quick save. Yeah, in times where it'll save us time, I'm just gonna quick save.
Yeah.
To redo. Whatever.
I mean, from what I've heard, like, you can also in this game just kind of die for no good reason, so it may behoove you to save a lot.
You know, you're assuming we're gonna be doing a lot of dying. I'm pretty expert at video games, if I do say so myself.
I know.
So. I know. Especially platformers.
Yes, famously.
Well, I don't know what I expected to happen there. Can I jump onto that? Or can I just climb onto... Sid pointing out, this is how the homeless guys leave this area every day. Yeah, they have to go through this elaborate parkour routine. Yeah. It's a living.
Welcome to Paris.
Cool. I'm gonna get tetanus after this. Oh! Frappe Fiasco asks, I'm here, have there been any glitches yet? Nothing severe as of yet. I have heard legend of how this game is glitchy, but we have yet to run into anything severe. It's just janky, so far, if I had to use a word for it.
I don't know if this is true for anyone else, but I like how Frappe Fiasco's 3-month subscriber badge.
Yeah, I think that's an issue.
Is the words 3-month subscriber, parentheses, 3-month badge, parentheses?
Well, it works on the stream itself. It works on the broadcast. It's just something, a glitch in the Twitch chat itself.
Okay.
Okay, let's look around. Is that something I can jump to? Probably not. I would love to just... Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I can just... There. Solved.
You looking for anything special, little lady?
So what are you, a city guide?
That's right. I'm a city guide, all tastes and interests catered for.
Good.
I even got
Starting
American
here in the
cigarettes.
abandoned railway.
Do you know him?
That's not a healthy kind of question to be asking.
Don't tell me Paris is dangerous.
Oh, we got all kinds of rough stuff here in Paris, including our own serial killer. Are you heard of the Monstrum, huh? Are you heard of him?
They make serial killer sound so whimsical. The
Come see Come see the famous Paris serial killer.
The Monstrum is a him? How do you know that?
I don't know what it is, but I'd watch my rear on the streets if I didn't know my way around.
And I know the camera is already watching your rear constantly, so...
Find this Bouchard.
He won't have time for casual colors. Been having staff problems at his club, I hear.
Bouchard
You
runs
should know that French is like a gendered language, so Monstrum the serial killer is always used as a he.
Because this staff dying on the job, messily, no one knows why or how.
You don't think Bouchard's up to handling it?
Keep your voice down. Bouchard can handle all he needs to.
Complete tangent, but I've always wanted to know why some languages are like that.
It's got him.
Why they have
pronouns.
why there is like
For sure.
no pronouns. Why like every noun has a gender.
No idea where
Oh.
You know, like
the opposite.
why is a computer female and why is a chair male?
Yeah, do that.
Like,
why don't you try?
I could do my research. Maybe I should, but that's as a American who speaks English, that's never made sense to me.
Hey, I'm kidding, really. The guy's a complete loser. Forget it. Go home, do something recreational, which is
As we all know, English is the default language.
Thanks.
having to keep low, eh?
What sports team do you think his hat is meant to represent? The Angels, presumably, of Darkness?
Yeah.
No, don't do that. But if you are at a loose end, look me up. I'm sure we could find something diverting for you.
The French.
See you around.
The French baseball team?
Or more of an Orson Welles thing.
What is... Hold on, what is the... There was like a little book icon. Oh, you know what? That must have been like them saving the conversation. To, In fact, let me confirm.
Here, what was he talking about? I was thinking about chairs and computers.
About meeting up with Bouchard, who runs a club, the Les Serpents Rouge. Eckhart, client, be wary. These must be Werner's notes. Louis Bouchard, useful contact, purchased handgun, discretion assured, terrified to go out, monster terrorizing the streets. He should really learn to use more of the page real estate. Tried contacting Laura again in London, no response, still not forgiven me for Egypt. Obscura Paintings
Sorry
5.
to let you die, jeez.
You almost let your friend die once, and they never let you live it down. 5 15th century works of black alchemic magic, all lost hidden by Lux Veritas. 5 obscure engravings drawn, copies of the paintings contain encrypted maps of each painting's location. Matthias Vasily in Prague, has sent me 4 obscure engravings. He kept the 5th engraving back, wants more money. Deciphered the encrypted
Best
map.
JPEGs PlayStation 2 had to offer.
Yeah, this is a little sloppy, if we're being honest here. You could probably, like, change the color contrast, inscribe those into the page somewhat, make it a Polaroid that's, like, taped in. There are ways to do this a bit smoother. Deciphered the encrypted map in Vasily's engravings. One of the paintings is beneath the Louvre, where the latest archaeological digs are. Carvier says she has a security pass for the digs in her office. A metallic symbol is hidden beneath the surface of each painting. Check with Carvier about X-ray facilities in Louvre. Oh my god, how many pages of this are there? Louvre Veritas, Light of Truth, a secret 12th century order of warrior monks who hid the Obscura paintings in the 1440s, said to possess 3 parapet shard artifacts of power, crystalline shards shaped like spearheads. Weapons of light?
You're gonna start coming across like the outline of his novel that he wants to work on.
Alright, pitch idea. A man sits alone in a coffee shop. Lou Veritas tried to suppress the cabal of the Black Alchemists from the 1300s onwards. Links to Nephilim? Or Nephilim? How do you pronounce that again? Nephilim?
Nephilim.
Thank you. Nephilim from Enochian Gospels, cursed hybrid offspring of angels and humans, exterminated in biblical times. Oh, I bet we're not going to encounter any of these guys. I bet they're showing this us for fun.
Oh, Angel of Darkness, I get it.
Related prophecy, through the Golden Lion, the Nephilim will enslave the sons of man and inherit the earth. I thought it was the meek who inherit the earth. This is a slightly different interpretation of that particular saying.
I always thought the Nephilim got like a bad rap. Like, all they were, there's like some humans and some angels. A human and angel love each other very much. They give birth to a giant hybrid, and that's all they are. They're just big old angel human boys.
Big old
and then
goofballs.
And then God was like, fuck them.
By the way, I apologize. My air conditioning kicked in, and I am right next to it, so if that shows up on the mic and makes the auto-ducking go wonky, I apologize. There's only 3 pages of this left. Let's finish them off. The sleeper are cubiculum nephili, literally sleeping cask or chamber, thought to be the last intact specimen of the Nephilim race, supposedly buried into Anatolia, Turkey. The same glyph, some artifact of alchemic power, linked to the Black Alchemist in 1400s, details scarce. The 2 missing symbols are hidden close by the buttress. Buttress. Alright, so that's everything we know. Which ain't much. But it's a start.
Video Game King says, God, I need to replay El Shaddai. Yeah, same. I'm gonna buy it on Steam eventually so I can play it again, because I do not want to try and make the PS3 work.
Alley-oop.
Nope.
Once more.
My ability to phase through matter isn't strong enough yet.
Yeah, I'll have to level that up. I'll have to grind that one out a little bit. If it's there, there's a way to get there. But I don't know if I have the energy to commit to. Well, I'll go this way, and maybe it'll loop it back around. Oh, there's something here, though. Money.
Yoink.
Can't open that door. So at least it's funneling us towards a direction.
Nope.
Oh, here we are in the streets. We're still wanted, but...
Passing trade at this hour.
There's like a candy bar.
You make the place look crowded.
I wouldn't worry, we're not in the same class. Oh, Laura.
No, don't even go over that way.
Have you worked in this neighborhood for long?
What can I do for you, chérie?
I'm looking for someone you might know. Name of Bouchard.
You won't find him here, ma chère. He did run the club across the road, Le Serpent Rouge, but had to move premises. There was a lot of trouble, I heard. Things needed to lie quiet for a while.
Oh, Trouble? That's my middle name, I'll have you know. Laura Trouble Croft.
Trouble?
Lost some of his best people. Very risky business.
The music is so much louder than the voice acting in this. Thank God for subtitles.
Yeah.
Do you know where he moved to?
No idea. There are people who know, but if your mind wants to lie low, he won't be easy to contact.
I'd have guessed as much.
Ides of Merch. Hello, Ides of Merch. Lauren Bouchard, the creator of Bob's Burgers.
I'm trying
Yeah, this is the beginning of the cinematic universe. The Tomb Raider and Bob's Burger shared cinematic universe.
Tell you what.
That woman you're talking to kind of looks like a Jack and Daxter character.
No. These two left before the Troubles closed the place down. One's a miserable old...
Calling it the Troubles is very Irish. Before the Troubles started.
And the other one?
The other one, Pierre, worked as a barman. Makes bad deals that backfire.
More dialogue in this game than I was expecting. I'm not mad. I'm not, like, upset about it. Like, they're clearly trying to build a mystery here.
Oh, originally there was supposed to be a lot more.
Thanks, I didn't catch your name.
Better than anything I have so far. Thanks. I didn't catch your name.
Janice. Everyone knows me around here. Look, be careful, chérie. Bouchard's a mean operator, and he's been targeted hard recently.
Does anyone know who's causing Bouchard all this grief, or why?
No, or they're not saying. The monstrum has got everyone too scared to talk.
I'd have thought Bouchard would be geared up for trouble.
He can handle it all right. No one better.
Sharky, I think we might actually need to get invested in the story here. We might actually need to follow along with the stuff.
What woman?
Alright. Here's what we do. You do that, and I'll just kind of stare blankly at the screen.
Sounds like a plan. That's why we work so well together.
Yeah.
Sicko is with an E.
The French, the European spelling. Sicko's with a U. It's Sickos. Alright, I'm just checking every door. Nothing here.
Eisenberg says Lara Croft sounds like she has an AI-generated voice.
This is a real actress putting in a real performance. She's just a very stiff character. She, like, in the first 3 games especially, she does not have a lot of, like, growth, development, anything of that sort. This is the game, this is their attempt to sort of give her a bit more. And, whether it lands that, I guess remains to be seen.
I saw her just making her mean.
She's kind of like a James Bond type character in that she's actually secretly very cold-blooded and mercenary and, like, will let people die if she doesn't like them.
Open for business.
You managed to get in, didn't you?
Just checking. I didn't want to waste...
Everyone who's not Lara looks so weird.
Discretion is my middle name.
Looks like they're out of 2 different games, yeah.
Stranger who just walk in off the street.
But I guess Laura is so distinctive. How concerned are you with legal niceties? Yeah, do you mind if I just pawn some stolen shit off of you?
Are you cool, as they say?
What concerns me is the police. They ask a lot of questions.
Do you?
If it suits me, I make my own rules.
Listen, if I was a cop, I'd have to tell you I am a cop. So anyway, can I get drugs?
Items. I'm assuming I just sell these.
I like how the necklace was a valuable item, and the doubloons are valuable item.
A valuable item to pawn. Very good. So we can't buy anything from him, so money is gonna clearly come into play a little later. We'll have to find applications. Maybe we bribe people to get entry to stuff, something like that.
We'll have to buy your save gems.
Oh, that'd be rough. That'd be mean. I think you can just save anywhere, which...
Yes, you can.
Which, probably not a bad idea to have a hard save here.
I feel like that was the thing that really kept me from getting into the first 3 games as much, even though I had them. The save gem system sucks. I hate it in Resident Evil 2 of the ink ribbons. Like, limiting saves is the worst.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. I understand why they would do it. And in a way, it's helpful because it keeps you from, like, potentially saving at a point where you've broken the game, like, inadvertently soft-locked it, or it reduces the chance of that happening. Not that that's, like, why they do it. They do it just to, limit, and... There could be application. I understand the want to do it. I feel like we've moved past it. Or I feel like people at this point have demonstrated that their preference is... we're going into the sewer. Like, we found Bouchard's hideout.
Oh,
I guess. Easy. I just assumed we were going into a nondescript sewer, but, apparently Apparently I'm more clever than I thought I was, because there's probably like a whole puzzle to be like, you'll have to go into this sewer to find his hideout. Someone probably would have told us this.
Interesting. I don't see on the guide where that's supposed to be. Yeah, okay, according to how this game, how this guide is set up, you have gone from level 5 to level 8.
Are you saying we should potentially not be here right now?
I don't know if you're allowed to do this or not, or if you're actually not supposed to be here yet.
Well, let's see what I can scrounge up at the very least.
I think you're supposed to go to that Serpent Rouge place.
You know,
that,
yeah. We'll do that.
That lady was mentioning.
We'll follow in where people have sort of, like, steered us towards. But it's good to know that we can get there, from the Parisian ghetto to the sewers.
Video Game King suggests that with Resident Evil, the motivation was to fuck with people renting the game somehow, probably making it hard to complete on a single rental. In terms of like the save system thing, having limited saves.
I presume
other games
so.
I don't know like that.
Climb that fence. Wait, hold on.
I feel like there was a recent...
Oh, that's Reflection.
Yeah. You thought there was like an upside down world?
Yeah.
I mean, it very literally is in terms of how they like, made it.
Speaking technically, in terms of pure design, yes, that's what it is, but...
I feel like there was some recent game that actually was doing the limited saves things, like as a throwback kind of thing. It's like, don't throw back to the bad stuff.
Alright, so this...
I know right now we're in like the middle of the PS1 era of nostalgia, retro nostalgia, but like not all of it was good.
Some things are better left dead. Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Used to be an open world game. I cut this up into chunks.
Well, let's assume. Do we have a map of some sorts? No.
How many years out do you think we're going to be before we actually reach the indie games going for PS2, Xbox aesthetic?
Oh, 5
like
years.
Retro revival. 5 years from now?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Dreamcast aesthetic come back for a bit.
Oh no, absolutely. That'll be the in between.
I think there
is
is
PS1 adjacent, but
well, actually, I say that, but Bomb Rush Cyberpunk just came out.
I guess that counts. I haven't played it. I don't know if I necessarily have an interest in playing it, but it seems neat for what it is.
There's also this game called
Are you
Crossnick.
fucking with me? Oh, and this is a different. This is a third.
Yeah,
part
there's
of
a lot of these.
Oh my god.
There's this other puzzle game called Crossnick, as in CROSSNIQ.
Oh yeah, developed by Max Krieger, right? Or what's their name?
Yeah, you're correct. And yeah,
They're
that
cool.
has like that has a total Dreamcast aesthetic. That came out a couple years ago.
I recall Max being very cool to me, so
I should try that game again. I did buy it on Switch, but I don't know why I didn't get into it.
Maybe you just have to be in the right mood for it, the right headspace. I absolutely have games that I play for the first time, I don't get into them at all, then I come back like a couple years later, just like being, why did I fall off of this? And playing through it and being like, why did I fall off of this? This is great.
Yeah, 2019. I don't know what might have happened like right after there that may have put me in a weird spot.
Finally some damn signposting. Cafe Metro.
Something about 2020, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I nothing coming to mind. What's the menu at this restaurant?
Oh, you're all the way on level 50 now. Shit.
That can't be true.
No.
Is this the correct sequence of events, more or less? According to this guide that we're gonna cite as canon, I guess?
The guide just says level 6 is the excuse me, Serpent Rouge.
Can't talk to this guy.
Okay, you do need to find Cafe Metro, though. That is an objective.
Look at this loser. Sure hope he doesn't factor into the plot at all.
I don't know what your objective in the cafe is.
Possibly. What can I get you?
Oh God!
Well,
very triangular.
Something for nothing.
It needn't be for nothing. We could trade.
Trade?
You used to work at Le Serpent Rouge. I need to find your ex-boss, Bouchard.
You don't.
Please excuse me. I had my head surgically replaced with a football.
No, I don't, but I do deal with problems. Sort them out. Yep, sure.
No, I don't. But I do deal with problems. Sort them out.
And run errands, no doubt.
If need be, and they pay well enough.
What sort of problems?
What sort of problems do you have? Any situations need...
Oh my god, these people are just talking around in circles. Get to the point.
In exchange for information about Louis Bouchard. That's dangerous information.
I'm a dangerous girl. And right now, I'm losing patience.
So am I. I very much relate to Laura in this situation.
A retrieval job. Something I forgot to pick up from Le Serpent Rouge when I left in a hurry. It's mine, and I want it back.
Why don't you just pick it up yourself?
2 guesses.
Bouchard? The monstrum?
Don't joke about the monstrum.
I want to imagine that everyone's speaking French here, and anytime like they say something in French, they're saying it in English. So he's just saying the red snake, and then the rest of it is in French.
Okay.
Do you think Laura speaks French? Like this is like a Metal Gear situation where they're both speaking French, but it's being translated for our benefit.
You know what? I bet she does.
Yeah, she's a person of the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be glad to hear from you again.
A Renaissance woman.
Yes. Laura Croft, the new Renaissance woman.
Then it's up to you.
She has stolen enough things from the Renaissance period.
Yeah,
to call herself a Renaissance
she calls
woman.
herself. All right, Silver Key. This will help us get into the Serpent.
Baby Alligator says, Sharky, you joke, but this is generally how I speak to my parents. Yeah, but Le Serpent Rouge is like the actual name of a place in this thing. There's like the idea of like, they're speaking French, but they switch to English for things that do not need to be switched to English and would be incorrect to switch to English. Also, Canadian Alligator did pin the game that I was thinking of that recently did limiting saves, and that's Fear and Hunger.
2 feelings I don't like feeling, if you ask me. Place D Arcade. I think that was mentioned earlier. We can't go in there for now. But I think it was good, ultimately, that we came this way, because we got that key, which will presumably get us into the club. Now we just need to find... Oh! Oh, hold on. Can't press anything while I'm...
Is that Comic Sans?
I believe it is. I believe it is stretched vertically to try and hide the fact that it is Comic Sans. Okay, so which way is north? That is the question.
Well, look up at the sun and figure what time of day it is. I think it's morning.
That's north. So, this is south. And this is either east or west.
This is one of 4 directions, or possibly a different direction between them.
Science has not yet discovered all of the potential directions. There may be as many as 12 of them. Oh, we'll follow these. Cafe, Acard, Saint Acard. Oh, is that something on the ground over there? Didn't I pick this up earlier? I guess not. I mean, it's there.
Well, that was someone's drop for some drugs, but it's mine now.
We're helping him kick the habit. And I bet I can't jump over this.
No, of course not.
Wait, hold on. What does that say? Cours Lesane. Oh, it's just the pawn shop we were in earlier. Though we do have a couple more things we can sell for what it's worth.
Now, what would you give me for this money I found on the ground?
Ooh, equivalent exchange. I can give you that in money.
Open for business.
It's a deal.
What's in it for me? Are you buying or selling?
Can't skip this.
Both.
Buying or selling?
Something to trade, then.
Nope, I don't have any, like, items on hand. So it just basically said nothing. Nada. Zip.
I don't know how to buy things. My wallet's not strong enough.
Well, I'll have to put more money in. That'll increase the strength of the wallet. It'll improve its capacity over time.
Did we address the fact that you were supposed to be able to level up in this game? We had to have, right?
I mean, we are whenever they say. You know.
Yeah, but not like at set points. I think you were actually supposed to level up, like, almost like an RPG.
And then, like, distribute points into what you want to distribute them into to potentially have, like, a Laura who's good at climbing, but maybe ignores certain other stats.
That, or, like, if you do an action enough times, you get a level in it or something. I don't know what they might have been going for, but it's not what they ended up with.
But that's what they have, though. When you do an action enough times, you get a level in it. That's what it is.
If you do a very specific action, like, you know, I know you're doing a bit, but
no, I'm not. I'm telling you, this is they did a thing in here. It has a leveling system. It's just not the leveling system of like putting like static numbers to it or like a stat screen, but it's still a leveling system.
It's not when if you do those things enough though. It's like when you open like a specific thing, then your arm strength is good enough. And if you like kick over a specific door, then your leg strength is good enough. It's like set. You level up your things, yeah, but it's set to progression. Like
no, I think it's
linearly.
just. I think it is number of times you do it. I think it is. I think it is. I think just early in the game, we just had like those instances that were like back to back, so it very quickly like we very quickly leveled it.
I could look it up, but I'm pretty sure I read that it's like literally like when you hit specific like things that you need to hit, then it unlocks like the next level of something. Oh, I could look it up, or I could win a Razer PC peripheral bundle from Capcom. Ooh.
Oh, do that.
I'm trying to find someone called
Forget the stream.
No one of that name in these parts.
He'll want to see me.
Then I hope you find him.
That was not particularly helpful conversation, but I think this is the Serpent Rouge. Metropolitan, I'm assuming this is like Metro, like Subway, or... Oh, there wasn't a screen to tell me what we actually walked into there. I guess this is a small enough area that didn't necessitate. Well, more people to meet.
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Oh, I heard about this guy. He's busy.
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Hi, Busy. Nice to meet you. I'm Laura. Waka waka. Can I climb over this? Get into his plants? Not much point to it, but the answer is yes. I guess we'll have to come back here to get some of those precious items. Frappe Fiasco saying, nice one, Cass. Absolute classic. A cassock, if you will. A coin a phrase. Vidigan King saying, the people of Paris take their smoke breaks very seriously, as do I.
Okay. I looked up the Tomb Raider forums.
Okay.
Someone says the original plan was that depending on which path you choose, you would grow different abilities. Such abilities would determine future paths, actions, or shortcuts. So yeah, if you did certain things, you would level up like your strength, and now you could go do this thing. Or if you level up your legs, you could go do that thing instead. And that was sort of advertised, and that's not what players got.
That's fair. I still think you level it based on just repetition, though. I think it is per times action done results in thing going up, rather than just being tied to specific scripted items. That you, like, this one will level you up, but if you skip this one, then you won't get that level up. I think it's just based on number of times. For whatever it amounts to, whatever it actually, like, materially results in, however much benefit it ends up being. I want to get in the ring. Let me in there, let me in there. Can't talk to this guy. There's gotta be someone here I can annoy. Converse with.
This thread is has quickly devolved into very pedantic arguments over definitions and analogies.
Nice.
So forms.
What?
Am I talking too fast for you?
Okay, sister, you're leaving now.
What about a wager?
Yeah? On what?
Those boys in the ring. What are their names?
Look.
Oh, I heard this might glitch out.
What are
Cool.
their names?
Okay, guy with the tattoo, Zach. The one with the headgear is Carl.
That's more like it. I bet all the cash in my pocket against your fancy gold watch that I can pick the best fighter.
Do you have 200 jewels? Smart mouth?
Yes.
Okay, you're on. Hey, you two. Lady here wants to bet on you decking each other. Match up.
And just be glad I don't make you throw in your fancy gold chain, too.
Don't push your luck, lady. So, who do you want to lose your money on?
You could just very easily tell them, like, okay, Zach, you take the fall.
I like this. I want to imagine that the time is not frozen for you to make this choice, that he just has this completely dead stare at you.
Just deep in thought. I'm gonna pick this one because the syntax on it looks worse. Zach looks like a good mover.
Zach looks like a good mover.
She even spoke with, like, a weird, like, pacing to it. Alright, how much of this fight do we actually need to watch? Please just be, like, a single punch and get knocked out.
So, according to the AVGN video, there's a chance that in this scene the boxers just forget to fight. You have to load a save. They're fighting. Alright, I forget which one you voted on. Oh, you won. I wonder if you could have lost, or if just whatever you picked.
I bet you could have lost, and I bet you would have lost 200 money. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. I think this was just a way to make a little bit of extra cash. Unless I come back here later and they have pertinent information for me. Just double checking the doors in case. No, it looks good. Looks like we've mined this for all it's worth. Remember that Elvis Presley song in the ghetto?
No, I don't actually.
Oh, little baby child's born in the ghetto. It's just, you know, whenever I see the word ghetto, that's the song I think of. And then they've been showing the word ghetto a lot in this game. There's 3 different areas called Parisian Ghetto in this game. Oh. Record store? Can't go in. Can't do anything here. Maybe here? I can't read the font on that sign, but...
I have to be 100% correct, because I'm looking in the guide up to like level 10. It says, climb up and spin the fan. Lara is now strong enough to turn the valves.
I think they're doing it just based on, like, if you're following this guide, she will at this point be strong enough.
Need any help?
I'm looking for someone. Name of Bouchard.
This is just a herbalist. We stock medicinal potions and herbal
We do have this potion of fine Bouchard.
I don't know anyone called Name of Bouchard. It is a weird name. Name of...
Purchase something?
I'm told there's a story about a doorman in this area.
Huh?
Do you know it?
The doorman is Bouchard's bodyguard.
Find him, and I find Bouchard?
Yes, probably.
What would I need?
Money. A password.
Who would know the right password?
I'm afraid I can't help you there.
Okay, thanks anyway.
This became an adventure game very quickly.
This is the first conflict you and I have ever had, because I am 100% correct on this. When you make it across, pick up the medkit, and Lara will be stronger.
I think it is just the way this guide is written. I bet you it is just based on, like, it would be stupid to tie to script things you could potentially miss. I think they're smart enough to know that, like, you know, if you potentially miss or you go down one path, and that precludes you from being strong enough to complete certain challenges in the game, it would literally be easier to tie it to a variable that says, if number of times action performed equals 5, result in level up, than it is to tie it to a specific to a specific strip for activated this item, therefore increased strength.
No, well, the way you do it is like, if you, like, say, run out of time or have to scrap so many things that you can't implement the system you wanted to do, you find some random thing that is on, like, the critical path. Like, I need to pick up this key to open that door. It's the only door out of here. Pick up the key. I feel stronger in my legs now. And I can jump across the gap in that room that I have to go back to later.
Oh my, I went back. God. There should be a button you press to transition between areas. You should have to press a button that says, do you want to go into the next area? No? Okay then, travel in the other direction. But alas. I need to be very careful. I don't know, time will see who is correct. It can go either way. It's not that I don't believe it could have been done that way, it's just I don't think it was done this way. I'm inferring. But I could be wrong. I could take the L on this.
So it seems like... The thing is, it seems like you can miss certain strength power-ups, but they are tied to very specific things.
You've ever seen on this side of the gate. I have the biggest Doberman.
I want to see if we had some other thinly veiled threat for us.
Yeah, I just looked up another guide, and it said, like, turn the ventilator fan twice to make Lara strong enough to turn the valves.
We will see. Does your guide say anything about how we get into the Serpent Rouge? I know we need a password. I've gotten that. Huh?
Alright.
Oh.
Let me...
Here.
Oh, you found it?
No. Far from finding it.
Okay, where did I put the guide? Alright.
See if... Who would I speak to about a password?
Okay. So you talked to Pierre about the box, right?
Pierre?
The guy in the cafe.
Yeah.
And he was like, I need a box.
Yes.
Alright.
I swear I've picked this up before.
Exit the cafe and head back towards Janice. En route, you'll see a man on a motorcycle whiz past you. Okay. As you run down the road, you'll see a green door to the left that says Garage. In the alley just before this, run to the end and enter the door that reads Stage Entrance.
Now, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Because I know for a fact I've picked this up before. Do items replenish every time you leave the screen? Do the things that you picked up, like, materialize, like, come back into being? I'll know if there's money on the ground near where Janice is, then there's just infinite money in this game. Over here. Oh, come on! Really? Wait, hold on. How am I... Okay, here we go.
Okay, yeah. So you're supposed to see the scene. Alright. I'm cool, and my dick's big.
Oh, money for us. So yeah, if we ever had issues with money in this game, we can just go back and forth between 2 different screens, pick up the cash money.
Video Game King asks, does the pause screen show actual stats, like, for your strength and stuff, or are you just completely in the dark?
I believe we are completely in the dark. Alright, so guy left on his motorcycle. I'm assuming I want to interrogate where he was. Look around.
Probably
where he...
You'll see a green door to the left that says garage. In the alley just before this is where you want to go.
Okay, I checked the garages before and couldn't get inside of them.
Right, so you don't want to go in the garage, you want to go down the alley, and there's a door.
I also tried this door
that
before.
says stage entrance. There it is.
I tried this before, though. Oh, I have the key from the cafe owner. Okay, so maybe if I went to my inventory, checked the key, it would have said key that opens side door, the garage.
So the guy from earlier who says, I'm busy, leave me alone. That was because you talked to Pierre first. And he told you to get the box. That other guy, I think, would have also told you to get the box. But since you've already completed, like, the other part, the other way to do that quest, like, he doesn't have anything to say. You didn't really sequence break. Is like, you could have done 2 different quests to get to the same end, but you chose one since you're locked out of the other.
Looks like...
So instead of telling you anything, he's just like, leave me alone.
Uh-oh.
Ow, that's mildly annoying.
I think this was supposed to be like a stealth section, and I was doing like the stealth move. It's just... that only takes you so far, I guess.
He was also looking at you while you're doing the stealth move.
Desert Ranger. Clip! I don't believe we have a Desert Ranger. I guess we're just gonna have to use... Alright.
Get you, wall.
That man was not a marksman. That man was not the best and the brightest that the Serpent Rouge has to offer. I do see Desert Eagle, or some variation thereof. No! I did not want to take the gun out, Laura. I wanted to pick up the items on the desk.
I forgot to double tap him. Let me just take care of that real quick.
How do I put this thing away? L2. What if I want to quick draw it? It's not R2. R1, L2.
What if you want to fan the 9mm?
That's not how a double action works. Oh, I can pick up the gun that they dropped, which I presume means I just get the ammo out of it. If I just had a bunch of different handguns sitting in my inventory, that would be a very sloppy way to handle inventory in this game. I should probably heal up as well. And continue to stealth, because obviously no one heard those gunshots.
There were silenced pistols. Ah, that's how you're supposed to sneak, I guess?
I guess that would have worked. I guess that would have made him, like, come outside and investigate.
I was thinking it'd make you invisible.
Oh, that could work
too. Where'd you go?
I want to see this pistols. Alright, that's the Desert Ranger. We pick that up. Let me load them. Does that make the clip disappear, as they call it? Yes. This says 0. Okay, so 45, 9mm, 45 caliber, 50 cal. So these all take different types of ammo.
Alright. Or am I to assume the bigger number means better?
It potentially mean it is a larger bullet. It is the general rule of thumb.
Well, within game logic, the bigger the bullet, the more damage you're going to do. I mean, once you get the revolver, then it's fucking over for everybody.
Yeah, no, then I'm not using anything else. Ever again.
Why did we land on that? Like, this whole thing of, like, revolver is the strongest pistol?
Because they...
in a video game?
I mean, if you want, like, an excuse, it's because they... a lot of them fire larger caliber bullets. when you're fitting bullets into a magazine, they, you know, typically they need to be of a certain size, certain dimension. And, you know, also, like, you know, there's the era of, like, black powder revolvers, which may not be the most accurate things in the world, but, like, that is, like, pure velocity. Like, out your cylinder. Yep.
Not saying I'm disproving you, but I think the one time I was firing a revolver, it was, like, a very small caliber revolver.
Oh, yeah, there's, like, just 22s, but, I mean, like, there's also 22 handgun, like, 22 semi-automatics. 22 is generally...
I don't think it was a 22, but it was, like, a... It was not a fucking, like, Dirty Harry.
Well, also, the thing about revolvers is that you can fire them by, like, pulling back the hammer, which reduces, like, the amount of trigger pull. So it feels a lot smoother to shoot. I picked up a CD, or a vinyl. I want to spin. I want to be DJ Laura Croft. Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. No. Thanks.
That's all that was on the record.
Oh! My dream came true. Alright, party people! This one goes out to my man, Werner. Rest in peace. Oh, shit.
Sound effects record number 32.
I'm glad we got that on a stream. I'm glad we got the ukulele on stream. You found an excuse. Barely an excuse, but you found it nonetheless.
I was actually going to do that earlier, but I couldn't fit in the setup in time.
There's a very good reason I'm doing this, because there's an item over here that I probably could have just walked around to. Now, in the lineage of rave club sequences in video games, this is not rating very highly.
No, the party's kind of dead.
Yeah, this club is not popping in the ways that you would hope it would be. Why is this room even...
It's the... If you want to party by yourself.
Party of one?
It's the practice room, that's what it is.
That was just pure cold blood right there. Yeah. I guess all these kills kinda are, at a certain point, but...
I still can't believe how they, like, fucking, like, Sunset Riders out of existence. Bury me with my money, and then just, like, fade out.
BuryMeWithMyMoney.com. I think it's a .com, I don't remember. The website for Bury With Me With My Money. Look it up if you haven't, if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's a great webpage. Oh, I absolutely know what I need to do here. I need to find that thing that came down from the ceiling and get in there.
Yep, which is there. I think it's on the way down right now. And it's back up. You might have to get, like, a level higher.
Oh, no, Laura! I can't take this girl anywhere. I can't put her near any sort of ledge. Her instinct's just like, oh, you want me to climb that? You want me to jump over that? You want me to fall, like, 50 feet? Yeah, I'll do that for you. No, Laura, you really don't have to. I insist. Alright, we need to find a way to get over these. And get up. Unless... Can I move this? Alright, to what end are we doing that? Alright, certainly not that way. Oh my god, are they gonna make me drag it all the way, like, from here to, like, somewhere else completely? Or do I just need to do, like... No, I don't want to push. I want to pull, Laura. Something like... Yeah, okay. Turn around. Great. I think the problem is I was pressing the action button, which actually makes her not grab onto things when you're doing a vertical leap. she is automatically reaching when she has a vertical leap. If you're doing a running jump, then you need to worry about things. So that's the combat in this game. It automatically aims at the nearest enemy, then you press the X button a bunch, and eventually they die. I can presumably dodge if I do, like, some of the, like, the whoa, whoa.
I wasn't on mute, you were. Anyway.
Did you have any insights? Did you have any, inputs?
That gun aim automatically hit X to kill is kinda how every Tomb Raider works, if I remember correctly.
But, like, usually you have to, like, circle strafe. I don't think I can shoot that guy from here. I don't think I want to shoot that guy from here.
Well, I mean, also you used to be able to do guns akimbo. Can't do that anymore.
The things they've taken away from us. This is America.
This is France.
Shit, you're right. Look at what they've taken away from you. Reject modernity, embrace PlayStation 1. Okay, so I could go that way. I can't go this way, so I guess that means I gotta go this way.
I think you do gotta get on that,
Oh yeah, ultimately I need to, but I need to get around to it first. Don't shoot through the floor, Laura. Oh, it's messing with my controls, actually. I'm holding forward.
She really wants to just jump. She has a real, like, lapel du vide problem. She's like, I could just fucking do it.
Alright, I need to find the best
vaulting over everything.
Well, it's probably where there is an opening in the fence. That's probably a good idea, right?
Might want to save.
Good call. Well, I didn't die, but I also know it's, like, impossible. Oh, I'd have to jump across the beam there. So you can't get back up, even with that thing that collapsed.
It would be quicker to do this. So, because I keep talking about it, I don't know if we're going to get it. As shown in the AVGN video, if you pause it at the right time, apparently it can, like, just loop the scream over and over again. We may not get it.
Yeah, unfortunately not. This isn't going to be a glitch showcase. I'm not going to do, like, everything there. Well, okay. I am legitimately trying to figure out this.
I mean, obviously I would say obviously they want you to do it like this, but I've said that before about several things and been wrong. You know, I think first of all, I think maybe we should give up on the whole pausing thing. I don't think
at this point, I was just hoping to get it.
And secondly, I think that when she dies from falls, she should, like, immediately go into ragdoll, but like that bouncy sort of ragdoll that springs into the air for a second and then goes back down.
Okay, I'm waiting for it to ascend. No, that time she didn't want to jump. She's very temperamental. I think it needs to be as it's going up so that my grab actually... Whoop! Like that, yeah.
Yep, that's it.
And then... To what end? What have we accomplished?
There's a ladder over there on the other side. You see it? Not that way. There.
Now this is like Minecraft, that if you walk, you can't walk off the ledge.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what I actually wanted... I know what I want to do.
Probably not that. Oh.
No, yeah, absolutely this. Yeah.
Okay.
Except I can't go to the right. Oh, and... Cool. Alright, so... That so felt like the right track.
BigBean.gov says Lara Crofts only do this when they're very upset that this isn't cute or funny.
Well, that was a glitch. That was something.
Pro Striker says, going to be honest, at least graphically, this game looks good for that time.
Sure.
Parts of it, I think. I think some of the NPCs are a bit rough.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the Bad Game Hall of Fame mantra. It's just, this is so bad. Just as, like, I understand what I need to do, but it's the timing it, and it's the lack of responsiveness from the controls that is making this a Herculean task that I've had to load state on, like, 12 times so far. Tomb Raider players are, like, veteran Tomb Raider players are watching this just like, this fucking rube.
Alright, step 1.
And then I want to get over there. But I can't really get, like, a running start is the problem. I'm just gonna have to, like, angle. Cool.
Folks, it's Subvember.
Thank God.
Alright.
Like, the thing is, like, you have to press forward and jump at the same time to do a forward jump. Not, like, hold down circle. I mean, I guess that works, too. But, like, when you're on the edge and you can't get a running start, it needs to just be, like, simultaneous motion.
Jeez, I thought you were gonna...
I thought I was, too. I was setting up for it, but... Video Game King says, no, I don't remember anything from the original Tomb Raiders that demanded this level of precise timing. Usually the most of the ask was to jump at a specific time as you were sliding off an incline. Well, you know, the other Tomb Raiders are mostly taking place in, like, what, like, tombs? Antiquities? They're not necessarily, like, you know, like, electronic, like, systems, perhaps. So what was even the point of that? Realism, I guess. Oh!
Well, okay, not dead.
I didn't realize it was going to immediately slide me. And I forgot the jump button for a second there. But I think I got it this time.
By the way, you're going to kick down that raised bridge that you saw back there, and then you're going to get stronger.
Alright, cool.
Because it works the way I said it worked. Whoops.
Ugh. Like, okay. On the one hand, deliberate controls means that you could theoretically do, like, a lot of different things. That you can precisely control lore in the way you want. The other, the downside...
If you knew what you were doing, this would totally be some John Woo shit.
But alas... And also, I think there's some amount of input delay here, so... Alright. That red box anything? No?
Video Game King asks if you've saved a memory card recently.
Not recently.
Tato Railcar asks, I know nothing about this game. Can I get the short version as to why it's here? By here, do you mean Bad Game Hall of Fame? Or here as in exists?
Yeah, many interpretations of that.
If it's okay, both. If it exists, it's because the series used to make a lot of money.
Yep. And so why it's here, this one ain't so hot, according to Reputation.
Yeah.
I'm not strong enough. I feel stronger now.
Okay. Alright. Laugh it up. You know, like, rub it in.
I ain't laughing. I'm just saying that, I was right.
I feel even stronger now. Okay.
I was thinking of a soundboard thing I could play, and like they all would get us copyright struck. So
all part of the fun, isn't it? I should explain that line, because I say that line a lot. It is Jamie Oliver, the professional British chef who's insufferable. He had like some special that aired in the UK that's supposed to like give you like an insight into Jamie's life. And there's an episode where he does breakfast, and he's fucking up toast harder than anyone has fucked up toast in the history of mankind. He puts a toaster on its side and puts cheesed bread inside of it, so the cheese starts to pour off into the elements and starts smoking. And the camera crew's like, "Yo, that's smoking," and he's like, "It's all part of the fun, isn't it?" And I was like, "That's the worst answer." That's the worst possible answer. And of course he burns it. Of course it's like inedible by the time he... Anyway.
Sometimes you want to watch the world burn, you know?
Yeah. But please, Jamie, tell me more about how chicken nuggets are the devil or whatever the fuck.
Meteor Railcar brings up the fact that she's not even in a tomb. I was thinking of like starting the stream with like setting my watch to determine how long until we actually see a tomb.
Now,
but
I can't say with certainty, but the rumor is that there are no tombs in this Tomb Raider game.
I think I heard there is a tomb in this Tomb Raider game.
Yeah, the casket for the Tomb Raider franchise after this installment. Whoa! Fuck.
Have you played any of the Tomb Raiders beyond this one? Like, I mean, after this one, that came after this one.
Even I played a little bit of Legends. Our Anniversary, whichever one is the reboot, was the first attempt to remake one. I played a little bit of that.
That was Legends.
No, I think it's Anniversary, or unless Legends is Anniversary, unless it's like a subtitle.
No, those are two different things. I could be wrong.
So I would think the one called Anniversary would be the one that would attempt to remake the original game. But Legends also makes sense, because Legends is like also like a past tense sort of thing.
Yeah.
Bad branding. Bad to have those names concurrently.
Let's see, Tomb Raider Legend is 7th main entry in the Tomb Raider series in a reboot of the series that reimagined the origins and character of the series protagonist.
Alright, we're down here now, so I guess that's just a shortcut in case we fuck up and fall. I guess that gives us a...
Alright, I get it. I see what it is. Legends was the reboot, and Anniversary was the remake. But Anniversary came after Legends, but is, I think, in the same continuity? Yes.
Okay. And then there's the new trilogy, obviously.
Yeah,
which I played a little...
I played very, very little of the first Tomb Raider of that new trilogy, and I got really motion sick playing it, which is weird for me. Like, the only games that usually make me motion sick are like very old FPS games like Doom. Like a third-person game like Tomb Raider does not make me motion sick, but that one did it.
That's unfortunate, I guess. In terms of like not being able to play and enjoy that game,
yeah.
I don't know if that game's actually good enough to warrant.
I remember people said it was a good one.
I remember a roommate of mine enjoyed those games and tried to get me to play them. I'm just like, that's probably not happening. Sad to say. There's an item on that little, like, red ledge over there. And I would assume I would need to, like, drop down to grab that. Also, maybe look up a guide so I'm not running around in circles. The lack of jump response is... It's getting to me. Like, me pressing the circle button and nothing happening is definitely starting to weigh on me. There should be a couple of frames, like, as you're starting to fall, where you can still recover it. A lot of games will do that to massage the process of, like, if inputs are a little late, if, like, you're on, like, a TV that maybe has, like, a low response rate or something, they will give you that flexibility. Okay. But this game, the second you're in falling state or you're about to approach it, you're...
Hold on. Okay, that room that you were in, with the levers.
Yeah?
Did you interact with those levers at all?
Yes, I pressed it, which sent a box into that thing, which I opened up to find absolutely nothing inside of it.
Okay, so it said here, it says, inside are 2 levers and a key on the floor. Pick up the key, pull the first lever twice to move a sparkling light, then pull the second one to move it back. This is leave the building that you're in, run across the bridge and up the ladder, walk to the light fixture, open the door, take the box. Now get back to the bottom floor. Go to the control room.
Alright, so this is my second time interacting with this. Can I interact with this one on the left? Is this supposed to...
Okay, so the puzzle has been reset to a point where I don't know how many times you have to pull it.
I pulled this one on the right twice, this one on the left once.
In its entirety?
Yes.
Okay, it was supposed to be the one on the left twice and the one on the right once.
Oh boy. I get what they want me to do here. This is like for fixing the lights. So I just need to figure out which light, which
well,
box...
the sparking light up in the upper... It was in the upper right when you last looked at it. That's the fucked up one.
That's the one I want?
I guess that's the one you want. It's the only one that's different.
This music is starting to grate on me. DJ Laura, I would not show up to her sets. I would skip that. I would go outside for a smoke break while she did her thing, while she spun the records. Okay. Cigar box.
Alright, that's the thing that Pierre wanted.
Let's see what it is. Trinket box, contents unknown, antique record, limited edition vinyl, old steel key, vintage cognac, gold watch. Okay, we got some items. Now I gotta do this shit again, but wait, hold on.
Records of like one of those old-timey novelty Christmas songs that stayed at the top 10 for like 2 years somehow.
It's a holly jolly holiday.
No, novelty ones, so it's like something like...
It's a spooky, scary holiday.
Yeah.
Fuck, whatever.
Like all I want for Christmas is all I want for Christmas is to cure my rickets, something like that. Sung in a precocious voice.
Give me the full restore. I don't even care that I fell. I don't care that I fucked up every jump. Just get me off this crazy thing. Can't go down this way.
I was about to say, if you had followed the other guy's path and not talked to Pierre, it would have been way shorter. But no, it turns out you actually would have had to come back here and do all this shit anyway.
I think I can walk down the stairs here and avoid breaking my... Oh! That's his dance. He's really feeling the groove right now.
Gotta practice for when everyone shows up. I need to look cool.
I'm doing it too.
Hey, you come here often?
No, he really wants in. Is it me you're looking for? This is my sweet dance move. Check it out.
Did he have a key on? No, he had a gun.
Well, he didn't have a key because he couldn't get the damn door open. I think this is just where the enemies spawn from. I think I just need to go out the way I came in.
I feel like this would be like a Junji Ito thing, where now you're cursed to like run against
forever
that door
run into that door, and yeah.
Yeah.
No, Laura, you didn't need to climb up that to pick this up. You could have just extended your hand forward. You know, fuck it, why don't we just rob the cash register while we're here, right?
Yeah.
How many laws have we already broken? Murder, theft,
alleged murder, and then also a bunch of actual murders.
Then a bunch of actual.
It started with an alleged murder.
Well, that's how double jeopardy works, right? I mean, if you found me not guilty of that first murder, then all the other murders I did were okay.
Wasn't there a movie called like Double Jeopardy?
Yeah,
that, like,
it sucked.
Some convoluted premise about like, oh, I can actually kill someone if I do it.
They got away with
the
murder the
first
first time, and because they were tried and found not guilty, double jeopardy kicked in to where I want to stick my hand in there. I know it would hurt, but I gotta know. Like, this, how hard does it come down? It's like rolling up like a car window, and you're just like, man, what if I left my fingers in there, you know? You ever think like that? You ever have those intrusive thoughts? Every day?
Laura has, like, no impulse control whatsoever.
Now, I know it's steaming. What if I put my hand on top of it? What if I put my hand right here? I know it would burn, but I gotta know how hot it is. Alright, I pulled that lever. I feel very accomplished now.
My friend seems upset at me. I have this gun. What if I were to just...
Oh,
whoops, the police are after me now. Oh, well. I couldn't have foreseen this.
Cool running. There we go.
Apparently now you're just supposed to leave.
Well, there's this whole underground area, which is probably going to connect to the sewer system into the hideout, if I had to guess. Or it might just be some items up here that I have to stand on top of, or inside of the box.
Or inside, yeah.
You know, whatever's easier for Laura. Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
I think we found a corner.
You're trying to...
Oh, yeah. Oh,
again?
of course. Yeah, no, I mean... Get me inside that wall, so I can get inside her head.
What's she thinking?
There's only one way to find out.
Thinking?
No, I don't think we're gonna get so lucky again. Cherish those moments while they last.
Or until it becomes like the thumbnail for the video on YouTube.
Yeah, whatever comes first. I have to go frame by frame to get that exact frame. And will it be worth it? No. When people are like, what is this thumbnail supposed to represent? I can't parse this. Alright, now we can go out the front door, I presume.
But just in case, I have sent you the rough timestamp of the stream where it is.
Alright, thank you. The music, I hear it in my left earbud. No matter where I rotate the camera.
Yep.
That's just gonna be bopping in her head this whole time now, I guess.
I mean, you're actually out of range of hearing it's just like stuck in your head now.
Wait, this is the way we came in, but it's not the way we can go out? Did they lock it behind us? We had the key. We opened it because we had a key.
Climb back up the ladder and exit through the door inside. Climb down the ladder outside and you're back in the ghetto.
Climb down the ladder outside.
Let me move back in this thing. Downstairs ground floor from the ground floor in the rear is a door that the key opens. Take the items inside and go back to the control room. It should be easier to get there now. The door at the base of it is open. Climb back up the ladder and exit the door inside. Climb down the ladders outside and you're back in the ghetto.
Okay, I'm picking up with her laying down. Is it still only playing in the left ear? I completely broke the audio on this.
This is becoming a long play of the strategy guide.
Hey, it's what the Patreons voted for. Gotta give the people what they want, Sharky.
Yep. Gotta let them know that they're not to be trusted.
Yeah, we gotta let them know that they made a huge mistake. Ugh. Alright, walk it is. So I don't fall off the side. No. Dead zones. Okay. I got it. Ye of little faith. It's
no, it's just I look away for a second at the chat, and then I hear like, ah! It is like, oh god. Not that, the other, Okay, yes.
I really hope that when we get out of here, the music doesn't continue to play in my left ear the entire time.
Oh no, it's with us for the rest of the game.
Oh! I mean, that was a great tactic. I mean, he knew exactly the spot to wait for us.
So, you exit the door?
Probably, but can I pull this lever now? No. I can go through the door. Phew!
There we are.
That's progress.
Alright, this is the end of the game, right?
Yeah, that's it.
I had a fun day at the club. I always wonder who killed my friend. Oh well. But I got a cool new box out of it.
I'm taking it home with me. Crap, a fiasco. He is that dude was sitting up there for the past 20 minutes thinking, when the hell will she figure this puzzle out so I can kill her?
I feel like I must have said this on stream before, but I want more games to have the option to just, like, give up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. And I've been playing Rogue Legacy 2, and they do have that option. Like, at any point in one of your runs, you can just retire your hero, and they don't die on the spot. They just, like, they decide to not do this anymore. And that's the end of the run for them.
On to the next one.
Yeah, well, what happens in that game is, like, each run is another heir to your lineage.
Oh, we should get more
money. So literally, like, the character you're playing as just gives up, goes home and starts a family, and their child ends up being the hero instead.
Yeah, I played Rogue Legacy 1. I liked that game. I think that was a neat game. Neat premise. Neat conceits.
Hope I beat Rogue Legacy 2 before they take it off of PlayStation Plus, and I don't know when that'll be. Cool to have that sort of Damocles hanging over me in this subscription era age of not owning games.
Isn't this so much better? Don't you just love all this?
Like, on the one hand, I don't have to buy games if I want to play them on my PC. On the other hand, they just disappear.
I wish there was a faster run.
I miss the rave music.
This is probably the wrong way. Yeah, that's absolutely the wrong way, because I see the truck in the distance. I need to get back to the cafe. A street sign.
Yes.
Garage. Serpent Rouge.
I'd actually suggest going to the hideout just to, like, loot. But you don't think you need to.
The hideout?
Remember
the underground?
In the sewer it said Bouchard's hideout? Which is apparently not actually his hideout, according to the guide. He's just called that.
Oh, what's in a name?
It's just a weird coincidence that that sewer is called Bouchard's hideout. Oh, can you walk around it?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
I was pressing the wrong button to try and jump over. I wanted to do something cool by jumping over it rather than having to circumvent it, but circumnavigate it. But alas, I was made the fool. No, don't pick up that phone. Talk to me instead.
Did everything go okay?
It's quiet in here. Your voice really carries.
Don't mess me about.
You were right about the place being staked out. There were gunmen all over the place. No sign of the monstrum, though.
You got it. Ah!
Now, a little matter of Bouchard's whereabouts.
Bouchard, yes,
You aren't going to disappoint me, are you? You don't want to...
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. Anyway,
yeah,
to the box.
It's just that someone else was asking for him. Just after you left.
Asking for Bouchard?
Yes. The customer was sat in the corner, reading his paper. I couldn't tell him anything, naturally.
A cool, badass-looking dude.
Yeah. Man, I sure wish I was him. Or I could play a video game as him.
Yeah, if he had his own video game, I would totally
Are we going?
Buy that day one.
Only if you
Pre-order it
behave.
even.
All right. Bouchard is lying low. I know someone who can show you where.
You can trust them. This person you know.
Just about. Name of Francine. She's
Why does
my-
everyone in this game say name of
Her address.
and then the person's
And the
name?
code for the gate.
And she can point me to Bouchard.
That's not a normal thing to say.
It's like very proper English.
Discreet route to the back of the premises.
It's not English.
Translation. Dangerous.
Nothing in Paris is safe. But this route will get you where you want to go. Please, it's arranged. She's expecting you.
I hope this arrangement works out, Pierre. I'd hate for you to become a personal problem that I have to come back and tidy up.
Intimidating. This guy is busy on the phone. This place is popping for a place that has absolutely no one like trafficking it. He's making a lot of reservations that just cancel on him. Alright, so we have that note. I'd like to read that note to see where that note may take us. Because he didn't give us like an actual location to meet her at. Francine, gate code, okay, 15328. Remember that door that I was messing around with earlier?
Oh yeah. Somehow I do.
Every time that Laura's hand pops up on screen, it's very, it's memorable. And, you know, whatever this item is, we can pick it up again.
Money?
It must be. It must be like a stack of cash.
It's either money or pack gum.
Alright, this is the door. 15238. 15328.
I think so. 15328. Number of 15328.
Very good. Alright, now time to rob 'em blind. As is my profession. My want, my desire in life. Anything in here?
Capcom's asking me what franchises I am currently interested in. Might be interested in the future. Should I just say Dark Void to fuck with them?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, like, we brought back Dark Void and no one bought it. We sent out the survey. We thought there would be significant interest. I'm just gonna steal right in front of this person.
Friends.
Thank you, Sasquatulus. Hello, Sasquatulus viewers. We are...
Oh, thank you for the raid.
Bouchard is in the old church. You need to find a mausoleum in the churchyard. It leads down into the church basement.
Is this the best way?
It's the only way past the doorman. Watch out
The
for
doorman.
They are dangerous.
I assume that we would get a password to bypass the doorman, but... that's what the herbalist says. So I wonder if there are multiple solutions to a given puzzle.
If you would talk... If you remember the guy in
the
the park who was like...
leave me alone.
I'm busy, leave me alone. If you talked to him first, you would have been down a slightly different path. Not super different, because you would have still had to do all the club stuff.
But different in some sort of way, fashion.
Yeah.
Alright, I just have a bad feeling about here. I'm gonna try to jump across.
I think that was the scream that would loop.
Very good. Take two. Don't know what I did differently there, but by God, it worked out. I think I can I walk over this? Climb over that? Or... no, Laura, no! I thought she was gonna dangle off the edge of it.
Rappel du vide. When in France, like, jump into the void. They say.
Alright, so we're not dropping down. So dropping down is not it. It is something over there.
No. Yes.
Well, now I know. Now I know, so I won't make the same mistake again. Climb the pipe.
Unless you want to hear the scream again, because it's funny.
There we go. Because I want to get down, right? I want to get into the churchyard.
You know, who's to say?
This seems antithetical to that. This seems like I'm going the opposite. Oh boy.
Laura has to take the most dangerous route possible, or else she can't feel anything.
That's true to her character. I want to go in there. I want to climb through the window. I want to feel stronger now. Electrical wire. Just zaps herself immediately.
Like a Crank 2 scenario.
Yeah, just powers her up. Crank 2. Pretty good. Crank 1. One of my favorite movies of all time.
Never seen either of them. Not going to stop me from referencing them.
I think that's very fair. You are, whether knowingly or not, making a reference I enjoy. So, that should be good enough. It should be all the validation you need.
I know enough about Crank 2 to know it's just like, guy zaps off electricity for like 90 minutes.
Yeah, more or less. Oh. Sharky, I'm sorry, but they're really not leaving me any choice here.
Dog.
I'm sorry, I didn't have a choice. They're gonna bite the shit out of me if I didn't do it.
Oh, you stink!
Thanks. Alright, so one of these will open.
Canadian alligator says Laura's cop arc.
Yeah. Oh, there's a few healing items there.
Maybe if I do that, I'll blend in with the police and they'll stop chasing me.
That's true.
I think I'm one of
them.
them.
They're like, wait, she's one of us. It's gotta be something here, you know? It's...
You know, there was something I was thinking.
Do tell.
Weird train of thought that has led me here, but when I did the Layers of Fear stream while you were out, I was very upset that I did not have access to the soundboard. Because if there was any stream that I was going to spam all those Grimbeard Rat Roundup
that would have been the one
sounds that we have, that would have been the one, but I couldn't do any of them.
You should have got Sid to do it.
Sid doesn't have access to, like, the good, you know, the,
Oh, no, the alternate.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's in, like, my server, not your server.
Why don't we just put that in the server?
I mean, you know, hindsight's 20/20.
Alright, I feel like I've checked every one of these.
Folks, that's, good sound effect coming soon to the Discord.
The Discord, yeah, thank good. If you want soundboard clips that will annoy anyone in other servers, like get Discord Nitro, join our server, and then just, you know, have edits. Get kicked out of every other server you're in.
Get exclusive access to...
Farewell, friends.
And...
World premiere.
And...
Stupid game.
And don't forget...
The splat is very good. The splat definitely comes in handy. Don't tell me it's this door. It is not this door. Okay. What am I doing here?
Oh, sick flip, though.
Thank you. I do try. Let's cut through the bullshit, Sharky. What am I doing here?
Okay, let's see. What is the last thing you did?
I'm in the churchyard.
Oh, okay. Alright, I see. There's a dog here. Okay, so take care of him. Time to climb up to the roof of a nearby shrine next to a fenced area. Jump from roof to roof until you land inside of the fenced area.
Okay.
And then you're going to need to find an angel statue. By the way, this does not count as tomb rating because these are not tomb Crips.
MTV Crips. There's some sort of joke there. We'll workshop it.
Yo, this is where I'm going to be buried. Come check it out.
There's that old Scott Gardner clip, My Super Sweet Funeral, which is like my parody of My Super Sweet 16. I need to think more vertically as we continue to play this game. It's not a strong suit of mine.
Well,
thinking,
if you
that is.
if you go pull a lever, you'll strengthen up your thinking.
Okay, good.
I think better now.
Here we are.
Okay. Now you got to interact with that angel statue.
Oh, this is the Angel of Darkness. I see.
Yeah.
What angle can I interact with it from?
That one? One where there's a hand?
Yeah,
I'm assuming from behind, because that's like where you can stand. No? Yes?
I'm not strong enough.
Okay. So.
Not strong enough.
There's an angel statue here along Swell Sign. Lara needs to push the door. There's a small shrine that Lara needs to push the door open on. Doing this makes her stronger.
I feel strong.
So you were right. I was wrong.
Carmen asks how's Tomb Raider been treating you?
No, it's been a treat. Yeah, just desecrate some graves.
I need to get stronger. Time to break into a crypt. Ah, that'll do.
I've gained the ability to levitate, so we really have become stronger. And this just takes us to Bouchard's hideout?
I guess. That is such a weird system. Like...
I awarded my highest Rat Roundup rating.
Good. Thank you.
Folks, that's the Bad Game Hall of Fame Discord server.
You mentioned it like on a previous
server
stream.
Where we just talk about Grimbeard for whatever reason, so instead of joining his server.
I know you mentioned it, but we really have been ruined for rats. Bye.
Listen, I've always been part of that rat lifestyle.
Probably crawl through there. Can't quite reach that. I just want to make sure it didn't auto-aim at the rats. Oh my god, it does! I'm not doing it.
No.
I had to put down that dog before, but there's nothing telling me that I need to kill these rats.
I will leave the call if you purposefully kill a rat.
Who's to say what happens accidentally, though?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to grant you that.
Climb this.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Laura. I can waste more of the viewer's time if I check out this corner and see if there's anything here.
I'm waiting to see if there's a thing in the guide that says...
I'm trying to pick up the rat.
Shoot this rat to become stronger.
Yeah, I left about 50 rats.
Wait, the guy does say to just start killing rats. Why? They're not doing anything. It doesn't say why you would. It just says, start by killing the rat. Why? The first rat didn't even attack you. Yeah, that's what I thought you had to do. Oh, I guess you do. It kind of looked like just like a crack on the wall, but it's a pipe.
Luckily, I'm strong enough that I could do this. Tatir Railcar says, if the Prince of Persia was here, would have wall ran over that gap. That's true.
Yeah.
But alas...
recently... Whoa.
No, I want to go... Swim, Laura! Oh my god, what buttons do I need to press to swim? Square does that, X doesn't do anything. Triangle doesn't do anything. Circle.
I can climb this.
I have to hold the circle button specifically. I was tapping it, like, expected to be, like, every circle, every press corresponds to, like, you paddling or what have you. But not quite.
I don't even remember where you're trying to go. Oh, that way. Okay.
Except I can't.
Maybe you're not.
I'm holding right, and it's
going down. Okay.
There, I recovered
and
my
you got all
strength.
your strength back somehow.
If she gets up there, right now doesn't do anything. So left, and she takes a single step to the left.
Yes. That's where you need to go, because you fell from the other way.
I can't go anywhere, and I can't position the camera to do anything.
Oh, you got your strength back, so that's all that matters. What? Wait, go left from here instead of going up.
I can't.
You can't go left from, like, down there, where it seems like you could?
No.
Okay.
That recovered my strength.
I fucked about on this wall for like 5 minutes. I feel stronger now.
Anything down here? As long as I'm in here. Oh, I can just keep going. But was that a rat underwater?
Ah, the sea rat. Sailors mistook them for mermaids.
Yeah, look at this little guy.
He's fine, too.
No, he looks like he's drowning somehow.
No, it looks like he's just running in place.
That's
I don't think he's drowning. I think he's just vibing.
I can climb this.
Well, let's hope so for their sake. Alright, here we are.
Chad has moved on to talking about the classically bad game, System Shock Remake.
Which remake?
System Shock.
Oh, I hated that remake.
Did you actually play the remake?
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. Thought it controlled really stiffly and weird, which is, saying a lot when the original game was not known for controlling particularly well itself, but yeah, I just could not get into the remake at all. Glad that if people like it, if people enjoy, more power to them. Alright, was there any purpose to what I just did there?
I don't feel any stronger. It's weird.
I could have sworn that would have made me stronger, but it definitely, that wire is...
I think you cleared the rubble. Like, if you go around, you've now cleared rubble that wouldn't have let you pass.
Oh no! I let that rat free. I wanted that rat to go free, but... I'm just gonna have to run away from it.
Alright, he was a little excited. He was a little too excited to see you.
They were love bites. They were thankful bites.
Yeah. Someone leave a landmine for the rats? Oh, no.
No, it's a magazine. I'm sorry, a clip, according to the game.
Yes. Yeah, that's what you did. You cleared the rubble out.
This rat is...
It's following you, yes.
It's my pet
so
now.
You're familiar now. Yeah.
I don't know if he'll follow me in here, but...
I mean, we've established that rats can do just fine underwater. In Paris, at least.
Those Paris rats are built different.
Carmen says, Cass, my favorite game is Fallout New Vegas, complaining about a first-person game controlling stiffly.
There were also aesthetic things I didn't like about the new System Shock. I don't think it was cohesive in its visual style, or even if it was cohesive, this is not a style that I personally found, like, appealing.
I mean, I can't say anything because I had played it.
Can't open that door. Oh, there's a guy. Best to leave him be, I assume. Definitely won't have.
Hello,
anything.
Are you Mr. Name of? What? Whoa! What is up with him?
Yeah, there is something happening here. So maybe I can't talk to him. I think he might be, preoccupied. I would wonder if it was gonna auto-aim at him and I could just put him out of his misery, but...
Got that eczema, dude? What's up?
I'm just gonna let sleeping piles of goo lie.
You know what would be cool?
What?
If that was never addressed again.
That's just it. That's just...
We just see that dude, and that never comes up again, and it's never answered. It's
this
not
guy
important
or
to the
sick?
plot of this game.
Yeah. More ammo. So I presume he's gonna get up and chase us. The game designer in my brain is like, once I reach a certain distance, he'll come up from behind us, he'll ambush us.
Oh, unfortunately, they had to cut the part where he turns into an enemy.
What happened to your man in the room out there, Bouchard?
To Arno?
Whoa!
It might be linked to what happened to a friend of mine.
I doubt it.
You get like a door hinge creaking sound as he gets up.
Never heard of him.
Okay. You helped a friend of mine a while back. Werner von Croy.
Names don't mean a lot here. Even real ones. What did he want?
Maps and information on the Louvre.
I remember, 4 weeks ago, wanted to take a coachload of Japanese tourists to see the Mona Lisa.
Interesting.
Don't joke me around, Bouchard. I lost that friend yesterday.
You better watch your mouth, lady.
I'll watch nothing. I'm sick of your Parisian low-life ways. I need...
Laura, you ever heard the expression, you get more honey, bees with honey than you do...
You'll set these pussycats on me, right?
Wrong.
Yes, you realize you're the one pressing the buttons, right?
Welcome to Paris.
That is everyone's catchphrase around here. Is that a game over state? You fuck up the conversation so bad that you lost? Oh my god.
With one choice. we made one choice. It's not even that big, like, a choice. It's not even, like, you know, like, that rude. Like, ultimately, like, she's hurt. Like, she lost her friend. And then it's centered down a whole trail of just saying the wrong thing is like, you Parisian lowlives. Fuck Paris. Fuck French people. And he's just like, okay, well, now I gotta shoot you.
Could have just made it easier for you and labeled it, like, return to main menu or continue.
Discussed about a monstrum killing earlier. What would you know about that?
Nothing that would interest you.
You'd be surprised how much the monstrum interests me.
My friend? The Louvre?
Yes, the academic. Wanted access to recent archaeological diggings.
I've never heard it pronounced academic.
I gave him contact.
The academic.
You want the same?
And more. I need 9mm protection, backpack, plastic explosive, stun packs. Paris isn't safe these days.
You can't take care of yourself.
Do you
a rocket launcher, a pony.
Who does? Daniel Ren.
It's like the scene in Go with 13 Top Secret episode where it's like, I need a scuba gear and an M16. I'm so worried that he's just going to shoot me to death if I choose the wrong thing here, so...
A front, obviously.
Yes, Ren.
A front? Fuck you.
A front? An affront to me?
How to make the right approach.
What would you suggest?
A trade. I have to get certain things into his hands. Passports. You could deliver them for me.
Passports! Oh, passports! I love those passports.
Passports?
Don't you raise your voice.
Bang, bang!
For which he would give me what I need.
For the right price. The passports will prove you come through me.
What happened to your man in the sick room back there? Was he delivering?
I mean, I am restricting now every choice to kill you.
Toughest.
The game has successfully conditioned me to feel like you are on thin ice at all times.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure yet.
The Paris Monstrum, perhaps.
We're looking into that. You should take care.
An automatic would help. You sold my friend Von Croy some hard...
That was weird delivery.
That was then. We need all the...
Whoever said it sounded like she was an AI, yeah, that line.
The deal?
Okay, deal.
Make sure Ren get that package. And be sure it is Ren.
Why? Who could it be?
I'd like to ask poor Arno that. But he can't talk anymore. Just take care.
And that was ultimately very helpful for a guy who alternatively shoots us square in the chest.
Yeah, as long as you phrase it very specifically.
Through here.
Yeah, Eisenmark says it's not every line sounds like AI, but the ones that do really sound like it.
Alright, so I'm assuming that's back there. He's standing again.
Hey, did you say hi to my friend? Just like Gluey Gus.
Just checking.
Yeah, you're not going to ask about that?
I mean, we did. We mentioned it. That's Arnold, who is the only guy that survived, apparently, of his goons, of his hired guns, and he's not looking too great.
What?
That's the thing. The attacks.
Survived being on fucking Double Dare. Like, that's the long-term effects of, like, the slime.
No, it's just Mark Summers' contagion. Is there anything in here? Was there any point to this door swinging open and...
Just, I'm kind of surprised to look up and see that her voice actress in the game is actually native Londoner because her accent almost sounds fake.
Wait, I should think vertical.
I should check the guide.
That's also a good idea. No, I got it.
Yep, you got it.
Magic Mouse thing, think with portals. Now you're thinking with portals. Remember that? Remember Portal?
You. I was actually thinking about that earlier today.
Any
I was
particular
thinking
occasion?
about back in college. I was just thinking about back in college when the Orange Box came out, and I pre-ordered it and preloaded it, and like started playing everything in there like the morning it came out, and ended up like skipping classes that day because I was like, I gotta play through Portal. I want to play through this Half-Life thing. I'm gonna play a bunch of TF2. Granted, skipping classes in college was not an odd occurrence for me.
Yep.
But
I can relate.
I had an excuse in my head for doing it.
This is a story I've told a million times before. I don't know if I've told it on stream before. When Modern Warfare 2, the original, came out, for 2 weeks, I did not go to classes in college. There was a Wendy's on campus, within walking distance. So I was high on painkillers, and I would just walk over to the Wendy's on my bum leg, doing irreparable damage over time to it, get a Baconator, come back, play Modern Warfare 2 all day, and that was my life for 2 weeks. And it did not reflect well on my grades, on my GPA, or my standing, or really on my life, the state of things. I was cracked at Modern Warfare 2, though, for what it's worth.
Hey, lady, keep away from the ring.
I wanted to bet him again for the
Yeah.
shade.
I want more of your watches.
I just bought a new watch. Well, they put it on the line, baby. Magic Meows. I like to think that a 2-week period made cast who they are today. That'd be really sad. Alright, let's see here. I think I need to go to the monastery. I'm going to do that too, but a lot of passports, so yeah, that's obviously that, but the notebook I want to go to. Deliver passports to Danielle Renee's pawnbroker. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm mashing the triangle button.
Oh, the floppy book.
It just loops this animation over and over again. You can stay there indefinitely. If you so choose.
Finally found something fun in the game.
I don't know, I don't hate this. I don't think this is terrible.
I think you and I have, like, different levels of, like, when we say, I don't hate this, compared to what anyone else who's looking to play a video game would say.
I can see why there are Tomb Raider fans who like this. It's a new dynamic for Laura. It's a new paradigm for her. But with many of the traditional trappings. Here, let's get our infinite, respawning whatever this is. Ides Emerge saying Cass is the highest tolerance for bullshit in games in the world. I don't know about that. I like to think it's pretty high, all things told, but...
I don't know if that's true, because I've had so many times where I've been streaming something in the Discord, and I've heard you say, in like this tone of voice, like, Sharky, you need to stop.
That's because I'm concerned for you. I mean, you're like my protege in that I'm training you, like you're my Padawan. Like I'm using the Force. I'm slowly using it to increase your tolerance level for bad games.
I've always had a tolerance
you've always
for bad
had
games.
It.
Is the thing.
You've always had it. I'm not saying you didn't have before, but you know, like all young Padawans, you have potential. But I'm here to nurture that as a Sith Lord of bad games too.
It's early yet? Move along, ma chère. You make the place look crowded.
Just wanted to see if she had anything new to say.
Jack and Daxter ass face.
So I guess you don't have anything new to say about her.
As I say, she is from a different game. She's from a different PS2 game.
I mean, Laura's just so distinct, and how do you do other characters in the same style as her, I guess? When she is, like, a singularity.
Magic Meow says, I would argue Charky has a better tolerance for bad games than you because Charky does not constantly rewind save state. To be fair, I don't know how to set up the rewind most of the things I do, so I don't have the option.
I do it for expediency's sake. Oh, pawn shop guy is presumably, like, dead or gone, or guess we're not selling any items.
Do we ever buy anything in this game?
Presumably.
With money? Like, I'm in the guide. I'm Control F buy, no results. Purchase, no results. Money.
Looks like a way out.
Is that a bomb? I think that's a bomb. Or something. I can't pick it up.
You like Metal Gear Solid and you crawl over it.
Oh yeah, like a mine. Not quite.
Unless I'm just not looking up the right keywords in this guide, I don't think you use money for anything other than that one thing where you bet money to get the watch that you sold for money.
I get that it's a bomb. I want to see what the timer is on it. Oh well. Can we log into this computer? What else can we do here? Not much, I guess. Well, clearly the door is locked, so I need to know the code.
I would like to circle back around to something Video Game King said earlier.
Please do.
That discussion, and you were referring yourself as the Sith Master. He's the Padawan.
Sure.
He said, "Have you heard of Darth Crimson?"
Have you heard of Darth Crimson? A-tier Railcar says 000. I think keypads in this game work where you can't press the same button more than once. Yeah, see, it just goes in, so it's not going to be any digit repeating. Good thing they were very generous with the timer on this. Let's find the environmental clue that solved this, clearly. Oh wait, you know what? We picked an item up off of this guy, didn't we? That's probably a good place to start.
And to answer that rhetorical question, I am subscribed to Watanabe on YouTube. So I get his lovely songs every single day.
What a treat. I purchased his soundtrack album. Wait, hold on. 4, 5... Is it 9-2? Did he typo his own thing? Or did I just misremember, because I'm bad with numbers?
Check it again.
4, 5, 9... What else could look like a 2?
Huh.
14529. Wait, hold on.
14529.
How did I fuck that up?
I don't know.
Oh, phase through that door.
Right.
Oh no, I cut off some dialogue. Fuck. I'll have to go back and see what that subtitle said.
Anyway, I was going to say that, folks, y'all need to subscribe to Kunitaka Watanabe on YouTube. He's criminally underviewed videos.
Damn it.
Oh, rip. I'm assuming the button. It seems like a bad trap.
Let's save and see if this just immediately sets it off. Very good. That was
silent bomb.
Silent but deadly. Okay, so not that way. Can I defuse the bomb? Oh wait, no. This panel here is now a...
Magic Meow says...
excuse me? Excusez-moi? Por favor?
Wait for 1 second.
Did I already waste so much time that, like, the time it takes to open up the thing is...
entirely possible. Well, you definitely wasted... Oh, sleepy. I just go straight forward this time.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but...
Right, anyway, Magic Meow said, I'll subscribe to Grim Beer on YouTube, is constantly referenced here and very underrated, yes. Subscribe to person we...
Oh my god!
Play sound clips of all the fucking time.
We ran away from an explosion.
I could have done that if I wanted to. It would have looked way more badass. Flies in the sky. Graceful bird. Flies away to America.
She landed straight on her head! While on fire!
plays through the rest of this game deaf.
Esteemed Cabal members, the hour of your reward grows ever closer. As you know, we already possess 3 of the Obscura paintings.
We get all 5, we instantly win.
He's thinking.
Contact Professor Von Croy located the 4th one for us here in Paris. When we have this, we will reassemble in Prague. It is time to awaken the sleeper. Hopefully, we will be more successful this time. We are also closer to the 5th and last Obscura painting in Prague. We will gather at the Strahov. Gunnison.
Now this looks like a mini-boss if I've ever seen one. This dude has a ponytail.
Does he have a... I was about to ask if he had a man bun.
Dispatch your team for the 4th painting.
Immediately. Please ignore my smelly hand.
This game has a fixation with eyes.
Trying to be cinematic. Why that we started with like really extreme Dutch angle.
Oh, hello.
New outfit. Didn't you have jeans on?
I think we burnt our top, maybe. Or
no, you had jean pants on.
Yeah, I guess we have our backpack too. I guess we have everything we looted from that locker, from that safe, from that vault. Which we'll check real quick and then we'll wrap this one up. For now, the Dart SS 4-dart stealth weapon. Gotta be a better name than SS. There's gotta be a better abbreviation you can use. K2 Impactor, so it's a taser. Desert Ranger. Alright, so we got a collection of handguns. And loot that we can no longer sell because the guy who would have bought it is dead now. Explosives. A map of an archaeological dig.
Wait, is this like a Metal Gear thing? We have to get rid of the explosives that they snuck in your pack?
I'm assuming not. I'm assuming this is actually like useful for like purposes.
Save the game and immediately explode.
Beep beep. That said, and with the game saved, and quick save just to be safe, I think that's gonna do it for this inaugural episode of Tomb Raider and the Angel of Darkness. Of Bad Game Hall of Fame takes on Tomb Raider and the Angel of Darkness. We will return to this. We will finish this fight, however long it may take. But, you know, I feel like we made, like, a decent chunk of progress. How far would you say we are into the guide?
About the 4th of the way.
Okay. Maybe we'll pick up the pace in future episodes. Maybe we'll find ways. Maybe that I'm a bit more familiar with it now. I'd like to do this in 3 streams. Maybe 4 if it comes to it. And we'll still be streaming other stuff, by the way. Like this coming Saturday. You got anything in mind?
What it is? Because I don't know what it is.
I think we should come back to the Euro trip. I mean, we just went to Paris, so we should probably go back to the Simple Series Euro trip on Saturday. Then who knows? Maybe we'll have other stuff in mind, too. Some other things we can start on, or some other games we can mess around with for a night, ones that we can knock out in a single stream. We'll keep it interesting, but we do want to make sure we play this through the completion, because, again, this was a Patreon request. We'll have more of those in future, but more things to pull. And also, if you are a Twitch subscriber, you also have some benefits. You also have some perks if you join the Discord server. If you wouldn't mind typing in the little Discord link for us. Thank you kindly. There is a subscriber-exclusive channel where I'll also be polling, asking for ideas, stuff y'all want to see on the stream. So there's multiple ways to support the Bad Game Hall of Fame and to have some input on the Bad Game Hall of Fame.
We also do like we do theme nights in the Discord as well. Some of them are things that eventually become streams here, and some of them are just
for funsies.
Why not? Yeah, I'm going to be doing pinball night kind of soon.
And I'm playing a lot of SWAT 4. So if you want to see me suffer, that's an ideal way and a place and a time to do it. Yeah, we're always up to something, and I'm glad we made it through Spooky Month. I'm glad we made it through October. We mostly stayed on theme through October. It was a good, productive October, and there were still ideas we left on the table, so more stuff for next year. Exciting times with Bad Game Hall of Fame. We're still having fun doing this stream. I think I am, at least. I know Charky actually hates it. As soon as the stream ends, Charky's just like, oh, thank God that's over with. But I'm excited, personally. So I hope you'll continue to tune into these, continue to tune into us playing through this game, and whatever else we have in store for the upcoming weeks and so forth. Let's see who we should raid.
Just about to ask.
Looks like Lord BBH is playing. Is that Zaxxon? That asymmetric diagonal sort of shmup game. Who knows?
The old Sega one, yeah. I mean, I can't see what the stream is, but yes.
Well, Lord BBH is cool either way, so they'll get some.
All right.
They'll get our viewers. We can go that direction and check them out. But for now, for the Bad Game Hall of Fame, this has been Cass.
I'm Charky.
Bye.
Night, everybody.